Yay, we can start.
Okay, Bronze, I've only just started the video. Can I ask why the fuck you're wearing yellow tinted glasses?
Oh, because I don't actually have real eyeballs. Those are all holographic.
Ah.
The reason I'm wearing those is they're called gunners, and they help your eyesight when you're playing games and stuff.
I thought it was Gunnars.
What a pussy.
It's gunners. Yeah, what? Have real eyeballs. Those are all holographic. The hell? The reason I'm wearing those is they're called gunners, and they help.
Okay, I'm proud you have hair again, but dude, Mohawk, come on, hurry it up.
I thought it was Gunnars.
Night Elf Mohawk.
It's gunners. Yeah, what?
Yeah, Night Elf Mohawk. Mohawk.
Yeah, I mean, my girlfriend wants me to grow my hair out again, so I'm gonna grow it longer, and then it'll go into mohawk after that. But all right, so who's not here? Arten's not going to be here. Markin's not going to be here.
Pretty much it. Everybody else is here.
And we still have to make a character model for Griffin.
Yeah, we do need one for him.
Well, no, we have him here. I've already talked with him.
Dun dun dun. Drama.
So
what's
we're
the
at
new
He's
guy's
a
character?
Titan.
Oh, you guys don't know yet. You guys haven't met him.
Yeah, but you gotta meet him, bro. He ain't been around. Inside scoop.
Been a right round, spinning right round like a record, baby. Right. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Fuck up, Grogash.
Grogash is losing his mind.
He's been standing there too long.
Why is this lagging so
He's been
much?
playing with his eyeballs too long.
His eyeballs and his book that he stole.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. I can't read. What is this?
All right, so where we last left off, you guys had just killed a just a small goblin bandit camp after they so viciously slaughtered Duggard, the only guard that you managed to save off of the boat that you guys were previously on.
They promoted that arrow.
Yeah. Corey has the blood of Duggard all over him, and he, I believe, decapitated one of the goblins previously and had the head fly off into the wilderness. Then we've got our ever so lovely vampire Duke over here, his nice fancy red cape.
Oh yeah.
So, but you guys have decided as a group to travel to Hammer Hall, in seek of who knows what. But you had the choice to go to Desolation or Hammer Hall, and you decided to go north to Hammer Hall without checking the woods, thus losing your ever so lovely Duggard. So,
Yeah.
you guys.
It looks like I'm going up front from now on.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys are left off here. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before reaching Hammer Hall?
Yeah, I want to go see what's over here in this darkness.
Okay.
See what's over here. Perception check, maybe?
Just give me a second. You'd be able to see it. You wouldn't need a
Yeah.
perception check.
I would hope I can see it, but I don't know, man. It's pretty black.
You a vampire. That doesn't matter to you.
Oh, I know. Hey, look, it's a body.
Yes.
Well,
From what you guys can see, I mean, it would be a body of a traveling passenger or a traveling merchant. It looks like his goods have been ransacked, and his body's been all torn up, and his items are missing. Looks like he's been robbed.
Anything usable inside the carriage? Do we need to roll for that, or?
No, there's nothing usable in there. It's just broken knickknacks and wood from the carriage. It looks like all the rest of it's been scavenged out.
So let's take this as a learning experience to explore shit before we fucking go forward, because we could have been able to figure out that the goblins are right there.
yeah. I'm going to go ahead and check out the goblin encampment itself, just in their tents, to see if there's maybe anybody who's bound in chains or tied up on the off chance that they might try to ransom someone.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Well, you don't need to roll anything. I mean, within the tents, you would just see kind of like the animal pellets and that they would sleep on. And you may see some random bits of meat laying in there that they had been cooking. Yeah, other than that, I mean, you maybe see some cups and such that they would use to drink river water out of.
We go explore this darkness over here.
Okay.
Grogash is just gonna probably pick up a piece of flesh or two and just walk out. Basically, just a little bit of trail rations, just in case.
Darkness.
Yeah. You want to explore all the darkness?
Pretty much just gonna explore all the darkness on screen right now, yeah. So,
At this point, Grogash is also gonna make sure that Duggard is in fact dead, and since he's obviously dead, arrow in the back of the head and whatnot, he's just gonna go and listen to what Sicarius is saying.
I agree.
Okay, cool. And sorry, it looks like we're not gonna be able to stream the session, but I'll be able to record it and post it on YouTube. So I don't know what's going on with Twitch.
All the while, Corey's just like in a ball, sort of crying.
So Corey's crying, and Grogash is gonna talk with Sicarius. You said?
Yeah, Sicarius was saying that we're wasting time. Let's go. And Grogash is just gonna kind of grunt and acknowledge it, and go over to Corey and just kind of tap him on the shoulder and go, "We have to keep moving."
All right. So you guys agree to all just move ahead to Hammerhall?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Stop moving your characters so I can copy you guys over.
Gotcha.
Get this 4-man party.
Best 4-man party ever. Throw us at the dragon. Not the Dracolich dragon. Will die.
The Drake glitch. I can charm him. I can charm him. Ride him.
Well, don't worry, dude. We're totally your friends. Yeah, melee in front. Meanwhile, everyone that's ranged just run for your life.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
What's
turn
that
off the
happen?
grids on all these maps because they just make your character models way too small.
Oh yeah, those grids are way too big for play another campaign with the grids, and it's just terrible.
But it's like impossible to figure out how well you're going to be able to move. They're necessary evil.
That's why you just do Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, bro. What he said.
Mix it half and half.
Oh god, we made it.
Yep, you guys just magically floated over there. No, you would have traveled for probably about a day or so.
And throughout that, just for future reference, when we're traveling through areas, Grogash will likely be in the lead and just making his passive checks for perception.
Okay, yeah. And I mean, between here and there, it's pretty stagnant. It's just like forests. And you guys would have enough knowledge between the four of you, or among the four of you, to know, how to survive, on your journey through there. And plus, you have the survivalist thing where you can find food for, to feed people.
I have a guaranteed amount for 5 people.
Yeah, exactly. And there's enough forests and rivers around for you to be able to collect whatever you need to collect. So, but you guys do arrive here. It's this massive hall made of stone, this castle. It's just seems like it's been there for years and years and years. It's just one of the most beautiful castles you've seen. And it has etched marble statues, I would say, on the side. Roll20 doesn't do much justice for designing stuff, but just imagine that it has the
There are holy
fanciness.
symbols all over it.
I wouldn't say there's holy symbols all over it, but I mean, maybe you can see kind of close up on certain statues, and they may have individual deity symbols. It doesn't seem like they worship one deity in particular, but they may worship multiple deities, or they may house just people who, worship those
From
deities.
multiple class or walks of life, rather.
Yeah, exactly.
What do I roll to see if it really is the most beautiful castle I've ever seen?
You can roll. Well, let me roll. Yeah, it's definitely the most beautiful castle you've seen.
Okay.
Grogash is just going to be kind of astonished, and he's going to set down the damn coffin that he's been lugging around for however long it took to get here, and just kind of stretch a bit. And I don't know if Duke would be in said coffin right now.
Duke would be in said coffin right now. So when the coffin touches the ground, I'm gonna step out of the coffin and kind of turn and look around and notice the giant looming castle in front of us, and sort of grunt as I'm trying to examine the statues, figuring out what's going on with this place and why there's all these statues out front. Are we going inside?
Do you guys want to go inside?
Yeah.
Grogash is just going to kind of look around. I don't see why not.
What are
Well,
they
I
saying,
mean-
Bronze?
It's like the most beautiful castle I've ever seen. I think I want to just stay here and look at it for some more.
I'm pretty eager to go in.
Is there any possible way we would know who's in here? Or did we learn that from an NPC before?
You said, would you have learned what's inside Hammerhall?
Yeah, like who's staying here? Did that?
Yeah, he said there's an order of paladins that are staying in Hammerhall.
The vampire might want to stay outside.
So Duke is gonna. Duke hears some kind of things in his head, and he's just gonna keep smiling wickedly as he's looking at the castle. But he's gonna move back to his coffin and just kind of relax in there, just kind of shooing you guys away to go inside. And I'm gonna take the broken lid and try and put it on myself, and lay down on the ground in the coffin outside the place.
Grogash is going to ask, why are you staying out here?
The voices, they speak to me. And they
Right.
tell me, they say that this place, I cannot go in here.
I'm quite suspicious and tell Duke, do not do anything bad while we are gone.
Forget this. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna start pounding on the door. Is anyone home?
All right, and as you're pounding on the door, you hear footsteps start to walk on the stone floor toward the door. And one of the paladins from behind says, "Who goes there?
Just travelers.
What do you seek?
Place to stay.
And a fellow paladin.
Who else are you with?"
Grogash.
"Do you know of Severian?"
Grogash just going to kind of look at Corey and then Sicarius and just shrug.
I don't think he knows.
I don't think I don't know if we've actually run into the said person, but Grogash definitely won't recognize the name.
What's a Severian?
Okay, they're gonna let you in. So they unlock the doors and they welcome you into their hall. Standing before you is a paladin who is wearing very shiny white armor. To his right is a ranger, and to his left is a female paladin who's wielding a glowing mace. And they welcome you in, and they say, welcome to Hammer Hall. We have a great feast on the table, but you do join us in a time of mourning, as we have just lost our leader, Surek the Sunblessed. So they say to kind of like make yourselves at home, but currently they're dealing with their own matters right now.
Grogash should just kind of nod and walk in and make it a point to avoid contact. He doesn't necessarily want to impose, but he's still here for the rest of the group.
I start a conversation with one of the paladins.
It's
the
it's
female.
/W, and then you have to hit space and type someone's name. It should automatically start popping up their name.
Okay, thanks.
I tried to type it in TeamSpeak, but apparently if you type /W in there, it screws everything up. No, sorry, Corey, what were you saying you're doing?
I was just gonna start a conversation with one of the paladins, the female one.
Okay.
Just asking about the death of the leader and paladin stuff.
Let me pull up the dialogue I actually had.
God damn it, Griffin.
Yes, the 5-year-old elf talking to the ladies.
Exactly. Do you know what bubblegum is? Well, I mean,
Do you have cooties, miss?
exactly. She kind of shoves you off and continues to listen to Garrick because Garrick's giving a speech.
Grogash is actually going to take a moment to kind of survey the inside. He's interested in finding anything that he could possibly use as a replacement weapon or anything that reminds him of anything, rather, anything that looks out of place. Which, I mean, a lot of it would probably look out of place. He's looking specifically for anything that might be hiding to put an arrow in the back of his head.
Oh, so he's looking for enemies?
Yeah, just to be sure.
Okay, well, down to the south, I mean, I would say you walk in there, but you see two items sitting up on pedestals. One is a sword and one is a helmet. Other than that, in the hall, I mean, the only other people that are in there are the people in the main hall where you are. And then also there seems to be a character that is looking at books and such. He's kind of in heavier armor, and he's also a dragonborn. He's over here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so Garrig is giving a speech to his paladins as well as the other people that are in the hall. And he's saying, "Brothers and sisters of the Order, we have suffered great loss, and it is time to replenish our ranks. Severian takes us for fools, but we must stay true to our cause and destroy him once and for all. So I encourage you all to reach out to the kingdoms, recruit, as our next mission will take us to Shadowfell itself. We will retrieve Surek to allow me to attempt to bring him back to us. If my magic fails me, then bring me his shield to place in the Hall of Remembrance." So Garrig is sending his paladins out on their final mission.
Garrick is obviously the new leader, or is not currently leader.
He was basically a right-hand man of Surek.
I walk up to Garrick and ask to speak with him in private.
Okay. He looks you kind of up and down, and he asks you your name.
Sicarius.
Says, "Do you have any affiliations with any of the factions?" He kind
I
of
know a few. Probably, I think the closest representative would be probably the Order.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So with the Order, usually they have, because I don't think we specifically spoke about your affiliation with them, but if you are a part of their order, they usually give their members this little like brooch or amulet thing that is like a golden eye with a purple gem in it.
I'm not actually a member of. We've worked together in the past.
Okay, so you wouldn't have any item affiliating you with them.
No, but they would know of me or
Okay.
or of the group I'm with.
Okay, well he'll agree because he doesn't really see any ill intent from you.
Yeah,
Usually these paladins don't.
my weapons are away. I'm not like walking around with hand crossbows out.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, yeah, he agrees, and he tells his other paladins, to give him a moment. He walks with you.
Okay. What are y'all-
Grogash is probably just Grogash is going to be actually moving over kind of timidly but cautiously to the dragon esque not the word for it. He's never seen
Dragonborn.
anyone the Dragonborn. He's never seen anyone like that before, but he's interested in what he's doing over there because he does not seem to be directly affiliated with what the rest of the paladins are doing.
Okay.
He's also kind of looking around to see if he can find a map he might be able to just kind of take, because he's not familiar with this area. And then once Grogash actually gets over there, he's just gonna kind of look over over Griffin's shoulder and just go, "What are you doing there?"
Is it any of your goddamn business, mate?
Grogash just gonna kind of look back at him and then look down at what he's doing. It's like, well, no, but kind of no.
Well, then I suggest you back the fuck off.
He's just gonna kind of huff and. I don't really think I like your attitude, but I'll leave you to it. Reptile. And then he's just gonna walk away.
FYI, it's fucking 3:30 in the morning right now. I can't put a good accent on. Try my
It's
best.
okay. I'm running off like sparse sleep from the past 48 hours, so I understand. I'm working on it slightly.
If it bothers any of you, I'll drop the accent.
Sorry, I'm whispering to people too, so if I ever stop talking, that's why.
Corey's gonna start talking to this Uthara guy, just making chit chat, asking, who are you?
Grogash is just kind of joined Sicarius over there, and also with Garrig. And was Sicarius already asking questions to him, or?
Yeah, he was already talking to him, and I was responding to him, so he knows a little bit more right now.
Okay, Grogash is just gonna kind of wait and try to listen a little bit. He's going to be within distance of them, obviously knowing that he's trying to participate in the conversation, but he's gonna wait respectfully because he doesn't really have anything to say at the moment.
Okay, so yeah, Garrick is going to continue to talk to Sicarius. Corey, you're talking to Urthar?
Yeah.
Urthar greets you with, a low, grunty kind of, how goes it? And he's going to continue to explain to you that he is the blacksmith of the hall, and that he has been working with the paladins for years, that he is the war master there. He's been working with many, many different armies to set up different plans for taking over different areas and keeping the paladins at the forefront of the war. So he kind of puts the paladins out on their missions, and he is the one who is calling the shots there.
I ask him if he's got any cool swords.
As you may want to look at the Hall of Remembrance, but those are for show and not for taking.
So Grogash is actually going to ask Garag. So, your tribesman, the man who died, did you wish to perform a miracle, bring him back to life?
Sorry, what was it? I was typing to someone. You said he performed. You were asking who if he performed a miracle?
Garag. If he's trying to bring back his tribesman, basically the guy who died.
Yes. Garrig responds to you. He kind of like turns over and he's just like, "Yes, we are trying to bring back Surak. He was turned by Severian the Soulless. He's now residing within Shadowfell. We must send our paladins into Shadowfell to retrieve him, dead or alive. Says I will use as much power as I have within my body to bring him back. However, it was only a matter of moments in the past that I had revived a small gnome here within the hall."
I'm just confirming information right now with Whisper.
Yep, I have a warlock and a
Corey's-
necromancer.
Gotcha.
Corey's gonna wander over to Griffin.
This Severian, is he an ally to the Necromancer?
Yes, we've heard word that they've been working closely with one another. Severian must have reached out to Valen from across the seas, and
I fucking
Yes.
hate this text system.
with the whispering.
If your whisper goes too long, it goes back to normal chat.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't know why it does that.
I'm going over to TS.
That's what I was gonna say. You can just whisper me through there.
Okay.
Assist.
Grogash is kind of just gonna grit his teeth with a bit of a barbaric smile, as it were, and he's gonna go, I can't speak for the rest of my fellow tribemen, but I would be honored to go after this man and to help bring back your comrade, if I can. But, in return, there is a man outside of this church this building, as extravagant as it is, I have no idea what it's called. I would like for you to grant him free passage. I don't know his circumstances, but it seems there is some conflict here.
All right, I need you all to roll perception. Or no, what's your passive perception? Everyone, just type it out for me.
This is presuming I can remember what it is.
Okay.
Wait, Dukes is like 20. What?
No, he's just betting I was gonna roll a 20.
Oh, okay.
Well, doesn't matter.
You guys just kind of feel like a denseness within the air around you.
Do I have full reign to use my my mind tricks, basically?
You're not
Yeah.
even supposed to be in here.
Oh, I'm a mist. You don't even fucking know what's going on right now. So I'm gonna start speaking through Gary's head, and I'm going to try and convince him to for Gary to offer a reward to these adventurers for saving their leader.
Okay, I guess roll deception. or something. I don't even know. I guess it would be deception.
Well,
Well, yeah. I mean, I think he would offer some sort of reward, but he would say that he really doesn't have much right now. You know, he says whatever you guys deem worthy within the
no, no, no,
hall.
no, no. I'm just putting the idea into his head. I'm not saying anything to him. I'm just speaking into his mind about it.
Oh,
He
to
doesn't really know where the voice is coming from. He just keeps hearing this voice in his head telling him to offer a reward to these people for helping the cause.
and this is while Grogash was asking him for.
Yeah.
that's
So-
kind of convenient.
Well, I mean, you were saying to allow him passage in, right?
Yeah, basically to allow him free reign.
Well,
To
you would
move
help
without-
him in turn for you allowing, or him allowing Duke in, right?
Yeah, because then Grogash could actually carry it around still.
All right. Well, Garrick
Yes.
thinks about it for a while, and it just seems like at one point in time he just kind of snaps into it, and he's like, "I think that may help us. We are waning in the way of members of the order."
And I would ask one other favor. I could use a better weapon.
He
If
says,
you could spare anything, it would be greatly appreciated.
he says we have only the weapons that the paladins have used in the past, and we only have one left within the halls of remembrance, and that is a two-handed sword that was wielded by Darian. What's his name? Hold on a second. Yeah,
I think
Darian.
I've had a weapon.
Darian Malorn, but he says only the wielder with like true light within their heart would be able to wield it.
Grogash is just gonna look very seriously at his hands for a moment and look up. I think that I am not the one to wield such a blade. Perhaps in some day in the future, but now is not the time.
Are you sure you're denying the use of the weapon? Not like he's forcing it on you, but I mean
He might try to pick it up, but here I'll message you as to why that might be a problem.
Okay.
Can I try just like childishly sneak up on Griffin?
Sure, do whatever you want to. You're gonna sneak though, right? So roll your skill check for sneak.
That's just stealth.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
as
God.
he
Well
attempts
then.
to sneak up behind me, I'm gonna drop my sword, turn around, and grab him by the throat, and tell him to fuck off.
He probably still thinks it's Grogash.
Tell him he's a big meanie and then take a step back.
In a moment, as that's going on across the room, you guys are you're gonna notice as the lights around the room begin to go out, as you might catch a small glimmer of mist that seems to be putting all the lights in the room out, and just as Corey is being lifted in the air, the entire hall will go to darkness, other than the light that's seeping in through the door.
I'm also getting whispers. 1 second.
Basically, the issue is that Grogash is worried about his gradual slide into, well, evil due to his fork blood, and he views it as unclean in a sense. Strong, but not good. But he would be honored to wield the blade if he can.
Oh yeah, I mean, as far as the uncleanliness, I don't think it would be possible. It might
Well,
hurt you.
it's just Grogash's view. I know that in game, in effect, it would do probably nothing. But
Well, you're saying unclean orc blood? Like, is that...
remember the eye ripping thing?
Yeah.
Every time he does that, it's because of the call of Grumsh that's kind of deep-seated in orc blood, and it's not something that's really necessarily a problem now, but he knows there's something wrong with what he's doing, but he doesn't know exactly what, so he's kind of wary of things that he doesn't know about right now. I don't know if that made any sense at all. But he will be glad to take the blade. If he can wield it.
I mean, you would have to try to attempt to pick it up, because we've had people in the past try to pick these weapons up, and they've just taken radiant damage from them because they couldn't wield them. They didn't roll high enough. So if you want to roll to wield it, I would have you roll a religion check to pick it up.
Okay.
Well, and then there was... I guess with that high of a religion check, I will have you wield it. So you head into the hall over there, and you, I would say that there's like a beam of light glowing on this weapon. It's actually a sword that is glowing with a dim hue of purple as well as a dim hue of red, and it has runes etched in the side of it. And you pick it up, and it kind of sends a surge of warm energy through your body as you pick it up, and then you're able to wield it.
What the fuck?
Well, Grogash
One
is just
minute
going to
he's-
be... He's going to walk back into the main hall with this gigantic shit-eating grin on his face.
It is pitch black in the main hall. Fair warning.
And
But the only
Grogash
light is
gonna
coming
kinda
from your sword.
Pause and go, why are the lights out?
And
He's
as
got
you
dark
say
vision, so
that,
can see, but still.
as you say that, a dim green light appears upon the throne. And you hear the faint sound of clapping.
Faint sound of what? Sorry.
1 second, guys. I'm not that fast at moving things around. Hold on.
No, wait. The faint sound of what?
Clapping.
You say fapping.
Clapping.
Oh.
Not fapping. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Vampire just beating his being on the throne, bro.
Well, I couldn't blame him. I mean, if you're that old and you haven't had one in a while, but come on, it's a public place.
Alright, so anyways,
It is
It's a
Duke, though.
holy place.
you hear the faint sound of clapping on the throne as a very frail and skeletal figure appears, wielding a staff, and he's kind of glowing radiant green energy around him. And he says, Garrig, that was a great speech you made there. Too bad it will be short-lived. And as he says that, he kind of flicks his wrist, and a body jumps down from the ceiling, landing nearby Garrig and knocking him to the floor. And at that point in time, he's also going to... something else is going to happen. Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll wait.
Oh god, I might have done something bad here.
Bad things are happening. Well, if I happen to be near Garrig, and if I'm close enough, then I'm going to probably test out this new weapon really soon.
Are you talking about ones I'm pinging in yellow?
Those two are paladins.
Oh, you're talking about these ones on the throne. Oh, okay.
So,
Two each or just one each?
one each. If you want to do two each, I guess you can. Overkill.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I don't
Do
mind.
it, why not?
You can't
Sure.
see me.
Do one to the legs and one to the head, or double to the head, whatever you want to do.
Wait, what's happening right now?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think Duke is murdering some more people.
So do I need to? Do I even need to roll hit die for this, or am I
No,
doing
it's just
damage?
completely destroying. So yeah, I mean, anyways, as this body flies down from the ceiling and knocks Garrick to the floor, Grogash, you see this kind of just like tall figure wearing a cloak, and that just knocked Garrick over. Sicarius, you see it as well. And you just see radiant green energy fly from this floating mist beside the necromancer who is sitting upon the throne. And the two priests that are standing here, their heads just completely explode as these radiant green energies hit them.
Damn.
For fuck's
Okay,
sake.
so Grogash just watched Garrick get knocked over by a giant skeletal figure with a cloak. Is that correct?
No. Garrick got knocked over by a giant figure with a cloak. There's a skeletal figure that is sitting upon the throne, clapping.
Gotcha.
That is, he looks very similar to the necromancer you had seen on the dragon.
And then radiant green energy. And
That's on the guy
two
on the throne.
priests' heads explode.
Yep.
Okay, just confirming. Cause the fuck. So Grogash, first priority is going to be trying to free Garrick of whatever the hell that thing is. If possible, he's going to take the new blade that he has and cut whatever it is that's on him off of him. Unless he has a pretty good feeling that he might miss and cut Garrick in half. But he's going to first go for a strike on the being on him.
Okay. And you hear Garrick just screaming as this thing's on him. So you're gonna take a swing at this thing?
Yeah, I need weapon stats though.
Well, I mean, as far as you don't have weapon stats for like a two-hander, right?
You said it's like glowing, doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I know.
so we
Give me a
figure
sec.
it's magical.
Well, I don't know how much damage it does.
2 hands, probably what, a D12? It's like a great axe, great sword. Maybe
Equipment.
D10 because it's a great sword. I don't know.
I'm heading to it right now. Great sword is 2d6. 2d6, and you're gonna do plus 3 radiant damage. The 13 damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have to actually swing to hit first. Derp.
Backwards.
Okay, that's fine.
Holy fuck, dude.
Hello.
How is that impossible without that being crit, dude? What do you get, a plus 10?
I have plus 5 to hit from that first. I just rolled that.
How can you roll a 29?
So I don't know. I have a 3 mod to my strength. I don't know where the hell that's coming from.
I think that. Try to roll again and see what it rolls.
That's strange.
It's still fucking high.
Yeah, that's really high. I mean, either way, we'll just say you hit, but double check that.
Yeah.
And you already added your radiant, right? Or is that the basic damage?
I have it listed as 2d6 plus 3, so I don't know if that automatically incorporates.
It's automatic.
Okay, then yeah. 13 damage.
Alright, so as you slice into this thing's arm, you see like kind of just like a ray of light go through its, through its arm, and you see it kind of like sit there for a while, and it kind of backs off. So it backs off a bit of Garrick. Garrick falls to the floor, his cloak following him as he hits the ground.
Does he seem alive?
It's very dark. You're not able to tell just yet, but I mean you can hear breathing from around you. I'm gonna have one more thing happen, then we're gonna roll initiative too, because this is kind of just like a craziness going on right now.
Gotcha.
So as the necromancer just kind of cackles and laughs at the deaths of like those two priests, he's going to vanish, and as he vanishes, he leaves like a faint portal behind him. And that portal is going to close in a matter of minutes, and these two paladins know, so they're going to make a dash for it and jump through it.
They cray.
Yep, it's their final mission, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they jump through that portal. Urthar and the guy to the right of him are just kind of freaking out right now.
I don't know if I want to go through that portal or not.
The answer is always yes, but don't.
I can't this time.
And the portal closes behind the two paladins. Alright, so I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Initiative.
Do I even need to roll? I mean, I'm technically
Uh,
still not
Oh,
yeah.
here. Okay.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll anyway. Because just in case you break from this.
Oh, damn. Corey.
What the fuck? My initiative button is not working.
You have to
have
select your
character
token.
model select first. Once you select your character model and then roll initiative should work.
I really rolled a 2. Wow.
Ah,
Awesome.
I rolled a 20.
Holy
I need
Jesus.
to get better at rolling.
Because fuck you all.
I
Hey, at
just
least
rolled
I'm
a
not
1.
dead last this time.
Corey rolled a 1. Nice.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in High Rise's campaign for the past 2 months. This is the first time that I've ever not been the last person. Just gonna put that out there. I always have the lowest initiative roll.
Jesus.
So for once, I get a natural 20, so I'm happy. Yeah, fuck your vampire. He doesn't get my.
Yeah, seriously. Alright, go ahead, Shieldbreaker.
Okay, I'm confused. Where? So we have the vampire-looking thing here. Is that it?
Yeah, but remember, it's pitch black.
This is true.
And you've still got me by the throat, I think.
Yeah, you're
No, I
like.
threw your way to the floor.
I
So you're on your ass.
looking pissed.
Yeah, I think that's broken, Polar.
Dude, a 30? Where's with the plus 10?
Rusty, have you been talking with him?
I don't
I'm
know what the
back.
hell's up. My rolls.
So it's pitch black in here, right?
Right.
I can strike a torch on my turn, can't I?
Sure, if you want to strike a torch, it'll count as your action.
Yeah, I'll strike a torch then.
Alright.
That's my turn. So I can actually fucking see where I'm going.
See all the things.
Oh, it's
That's-
a larger circle than that.
Oh my god. So sorry. We have to have it be really huge.
So I'm just gonna roll a d20
30 foot.
and then.
No. It's 30 feet. So right there.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna roll a d20 manually and just run the numbers myself because there's obviously something wrong with that.
What is this yellow thing I'm pinging? Or
What is that?
That
And
is my
that's a,
sight.
It's a
That's
dude.
my sight range.
it's a dude.
who is
It's a
that?
dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
Oh,
okay.
that. Oh, also, and I have another 30 feet. I'm kidding. You don't need to add the extra 30 feet.
The thing is, I mean, we could use what is it, the fog of war and all that stuff, but I didn't do that on this map because this is a spur of the moment thing. I thought would be cooler than the normal.
It's cool. Let's go.
I was on the
Yeah,
phone for like
Lars
the last
Ul's
5
turn.
minutes. What happened?
Oh,
God
shit.
damn it.
Well,
You
apparently,
missed some shit.
pretty much what happened was a necromancer came and he sat on the throne and all the lights went out in the room. A vampire fell from the sky, jumped on Garrick, fucked his shit up. Grogash hit him off of him, and then the two heads of the priests near the throne exploded. But it's dark as fuck and nobody can see anything right now, and there's fighting.
Except for me.
Oh, and two paladins
then-
ran into a portal.
Yeah,
that
because
too.
they are on suicide mission. They cray.
Yeah.
So pretty much what's been going on.
All right, so Lars Ul's going to grab Garrick, or at least go for Garrick and grab him, and then he's going to leap with him onto the wall. He's going to start running across this way. He's kind of holding him with.
Is there any way he can get out besides the entrance?
I would say that there's like a second floor and stuff,
Alright.
but you can't really tell his intention just yet.
Yeah, no, I was just asking.
All right, Grogash, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm attacking, and I'm just gonna roll an actual d20.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not attacking now because so he picked up Garrick.
Yes, he grabbed him by the throat, jumped up onto a wall, and started running across the wall.
Okay. He's running across the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Damn. Grogash is going to try to close the gap. Let me check to make sure that's in range. Yep.
Should be.
This is why we need grids.
Not really. I mean,
And
it's just the
he's going
distance.
to attempt to fucking cut whatever hand he's using off to free Garrick.
Are you going to be throwing the sword at him because he's up on like the
Oh,
top of the wall?
He's going to use the other sword he has, and he's going to throw it at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit, and that would be a dex check, correct? Because he's throwing it.
I think so. Let me create a ranged portion for it.
All right.
This will be interesting.
He's just like bitch and throws it. Plus, you are throwing in the dark, so you're throwing with disadvantage.
I have dark vision though.
Never mind. So you're throwing in the dark.
Okay.
Holy
Apparently
fucking
I hit.
shit.
I did more than hit.
You're gonna
I
Be right
Are you sure you're doing a dash roll d20, not just d20?
I'm using the actual in the character sheet the attack roll. The little icon that is the roll for attack next to the weapon, and the 2 hit bonus is 4 for my ranged weapons. And even with disadvantage, that would only be like what, -2 off of that.
What are your fists of Stalin?
That was just actually his fists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want to make flavor on that one. It's 1 damage for fists.
I'm just double checking your stuff. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I don't see anything. I'm seeing my screen move on its own. I'm like, what is this?
Oh, you have damage dice bonus in there.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I would just get rid of those because you have 2d6 plus 3 in the damage dice bonus, which usually I think it's just 3 that you put in there. Oh, in the damage dice, all you do is the basic damage for it. So you would do like a d6, so that would just be a 6 you'd put in that damage dice.
So wait, for if you had like 2d6, what would you do for there?
I typed in 1d6 for both of mine, and it's always rolled fine.
Yeah, so have I.
Let's see, because I mean, I had it where it didn't do the same thing before.
Yeah, because
Let-
damage
let me
dice,
make
you have to
a-
put in damage for it, because I have 1d10 in my damage.
Well, I didn't even roll damage on that. That was the 2 hit.
Yeah, let me just double check that, because it does your strength +5.
This trial one, the other one that I did, rolled 9. So I don't know.
I mean, you have a +5 to hit,
The
so
first one, again, I just rolled this my range sword, and 26 again. The
See,
other
that one was
trial
fine.
sword rolled 10. And that's the range sword again. I just got rid of the damage portion completely, the damage dice. So it's not that.
That's weird. I don't know. I mean, we can just go with it for now. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's up to the players if it becomes too overpowered and you're hitting every single time. Which I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna start manually rolling a d20
okay, yeah,
because there's something wrong with my system, obviously.
definitely.
Alright, but anyway, so you critted.
Yeah, so you crit throwing this sword at him.
Jesus,
Jesus.
Christ.
Roll to confirm.
Damage.
Is there anything special you wanted to say as you were throwing the sword? I can't see.
Roll double damage.
Probably. No, he's just gonna roar at it, just and then shot.
All right, so you whip this sword at him, and it flies and slices the hand that he is holding him in again, in the same spot you had sliced before. And then he drops Garrick onto the cot below.
At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm done with my actions, but if I could do something else, it'd be to put myself between him and the vampire. If I even know it's a vampire.
Would it also be to catch that sword that is falling?
If the sword's falling and if it's not stuck in the guy's hand, then yeah, I'll catch it.
Yeah, it sliced through it, bounced off the wall, and would be flipping to the ground. I would say it landed like about here.
Actually, I'm not going to waste time picking up the sword right now. I'm switching to my holy blade.
Okay.
My
But it
turn.
was
Duke.
epic.
Can I cast Eldritch Blast from my mist?
Yeah, but you are currently still under control of your master.
Okay, let me... What do I need to roll to break control?
I think you would roll. I think it'd be
Probably some kind of wisdom.
So I'm thinking, yeah, wisdom. Go ahead and roll a wisdom. Holy hell! Okay, well, you managed to break from his spell momentarily, and he.
as... Yeah, good.
I was just gonna say it's most likely from the damage that he was taking from that radiant weapon.
Yeah. Alright, guess I'll throw an Eldritch Blast at the guy on the wall. Since I can see, I got 60-foot vision. Wait, which... See... Hold on, Tiefling gets... I think it's 60 foot for dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so yeah.
60-foot standard dark vision for all the basic races.
I'll cast Eldritch Blast on that vampire. I'm gonna aim for his leg, try to knock him off the wall.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Watch, from now on, any rolls I make are going to be like ones.
15 hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Corey.
Pretty sure I got a 7.
Yo, Sicarius got a 7. He's next.
I don't know why it didn't order you. Maybe you rolled later after I did the reorder.
Probably. I was on the phone.
Yeah, that's why. All right.
Okay,
Good.
so let's see here. How far can humans see in the dark?
30 feet usually. I mean,
So
yeah.
I can see that?
Plus, there's a faint light coming from Shieldbreaker's torch. I would say that it is enough to kind of faintly light the room.
Alright. I guess I will try and shoot him with my hand bows.
Right. Roll to hit. Alright, that one
How
hits.
do I check the distance?
You have to go to your ruler tool, which is the 5th from
Oh,
the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah, yeah.
Keep in mind, I don't specifically test the distances on these. If you guys really are getting into distances, I can test them, but I usually go by theater of the mind.
Any of that hit? Also, is he being flanked at all, or is anyone within 5 feet of him?
Both of them hit. As far as being within 5 feet, I don't believe so.
Yeah, no.
And he
He's
knows I'm
up
here,
the
so I'm
wall.
not getting any kind of sneak attack damage.
Nope. Everyone kind of knew you guys were in the hall. Yeah, so they had
Take
the
9.
advantage on you guys. 9 damage.
Yep.
All right, Corey, it is your turn.
I think I'm just gonna rush over to.
Oh, sorry, Sicarius, did you want to do anything else? I kind of jumped the gun on that one.
I've already kind of used my action, so unless she'll let me try and hide, but I don't think that would work. Nothing to hide behind.
Well, there's a burnt out brazier behind you.
True, but also he can probably see me.
Yeah, he's pretty high up.
So no, I'm done.
Okay, Corey.
I think I'm just gonna rush over to that dwarf and just make sure he's okay.
Okay. And he's like holding up his shield, kind of looking around, and he's looking in horror at the vampire that just appeared here.
So that would be. Yeah.
Oh god.
So I put
Bad
myself
things.
between him and Duke.
And the dwarf is kind of just at a loss for words. He's kind of just, he's worried that he's going to die from these undead that have just appeared in the hall.
Well, wait, does Corey notice that it's Duke yet or no?
Yeah, I mean, he knows it's you. You're a vampire.
Well, I mean, he might not be able to see me in the light.
Oh, there's a torch to the left of you.
Yeah, but it's not 30 feet. It's 30. He's missing by about a foot.
Pretty sure Corey's an elf. He can see 60.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's true. He does. He's got. I don't know if it's low light or dark vision, but either one works.
Okay, he sees me. Good enough. Next.
Onwards to glory.
Or are you doing anything else?
Well, I can't see the other vampire, so not really.
Okay.
Maybe just go ask Duke if he's possessed or something.
All right, and as you're asking him if he's possessed, a skeletal hand reaches up from the corpse in front of you, grabbing your leg, and there are other skeletons that are starting to appear in the hall as well.
I just angrily swear. This is all making me quite angry.
Anger power. That's my game. Anger.
And I'm going to say, Corey, you are pulled prone.
Okay, skeletons. Shit.
And then shield breaker, it is your turn.
Yeah. Is unsheathing a weapon my entire turn, or is that
No.
just a? No, I didn't think so. Right, I'm gonna unsheath my crossbow.
Unless you're unsheathing it very, very slowly.
Yeah. Wait, no. Why would I use a crossbow on skeletons? That's fucking stupid. Just shoot it.
That moment of wait, damn it.
That's not gonna work.
You could always
right,
load
well,
your sword into your crossbow.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
doesn't have a heavy
Okay,
crossbow.
Bronze, will you let me do this? Can I? Wait, no, but skeletons wouldn't be bothered by burning. Fuck it, I want to do it anyway. Can I load my torch into my crossbow?
Sure.
Oh my god, are you really gonna let me do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna aim right for this one right here.
This could be so bad. But it could, oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. Gotta pull up my skeleton. You guys have been attacking the vampire the whole time.
It's gonna be amazing.
So
Alright, so you hit him.
Set a skeleton on fire.
Yeah, roll a
God damn
d4.
it. You just hurting us more. Now we're against flaming skeletons.
No, but now we have an extra light source. Good, look at the positives.
I wouldn't say an extra light source. Roll a d4 for damage.
Only a D4?
It was a torch.
So, it's a D20. Torch is OP. Oh. I no longer produce immense amount of light.
No, but the skeleton does. That took the torch through its eye socket.
Wow.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree.
And it turns its attention towards you.
Which
That'd be
one
kind
did
of
he hit?
intimidating.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Alright, so are you gonna say anything for reaction?
Yeah, that's right. I just hit you with a torch, you motherfucker.
Yeah, we got some some people who need some soap in their mouths this game. Alright, so Larzu.
I was gonna say, I need to. Oh, wait, do I need a turn? Do I get a turn yet? No, I think we get a whole rotation first. I don't remember.
Yeah, so Larzul is going to continue to run around the room. And he's going to hop down onto this statue of a hand here. And he's going to do something. Let me just go back to that page now.
Oh god.
He's doing things.
He's doing
More
things.
skeletons. +9 bite attack.
Skeletons, skeletons, skeletons.
Jesus.
God, I wish I was a fucking necromancer right now. Because this is the turn where I can kill Corey's character technically, if I wanted to.
That's horrible.
I know. I can't do it. It's like,
It's just like, Duke, behave, don't be a dick.
It's like I'm an evil character, so it's like my job to. But I feel like if I kill him, it's just gonna bring on bad things to the party. But if I save him, I don't know. We'll see.
Actually, his past with paladins makes this very interesting between you two, because, I mean, he is basically a kid, though, so...
I know. So it's like, do I take
Extra evil.
do I take heed on the child, or do I just totally annihilate him?
He is a misguided youth. He can be groomed. He can be turned.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so he's going to call forth some bats.
Fucking bats.
Dude, we need to get the fuck out of here.
And it is 4 swarms of bats
Okay.
that just start circling around him. And he just is laughing. And then it's going to be Grogash's turn. So now kind of like the sounds of the hall are being drowned out by like bats chirping and stuff.
Okay, one moment. Mm. Okay, well, he's probably not going to realize he might not be heard, but he's going to shout out to everyone and basically go, "We need to leave!" And he's going to pick up Gareg with one arm and keep the other one free with the holy weapon in hand. And if he can, he's going to make his way over towards Sicarius as Sicarius or Sicaris? Sicarius, whichever. And just see if he can help get him and Gareg out while trying to also motion over to the rest of the party. Because he's not keen on going after something that took 2 shots with a sword and doesn't seem to have flinched too much.
Okay. So you're gonna just pick up Garrick and keep running. I'm gonna say he's light enough for you to pick up.
And then I'm also gonna free action shout at Sicarius. At that range, he should be able to hear me. That we need to leave.
Do you want me to carry that?
Yeah, definitely. At which point, if the skeleton comes towards me, I'm going to cut or attempt to cut it in half. And also
Okay.
try to get the attention of everyone else by like waving this shiny ass blade.
Can I still shoot one hand crossbow while carrying that because my feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm carrying a cleric now.
I mean, do you have a high strength, or what's your strength?
My strength is like 13, so I could drag him.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be better off dragging him. Gorgash would be the one to be able to carry him. And he's got a nice white clean cloak on that you're dirtying up as you're dragging across the floor.
Wait, who are you dragging right now?
They're dragging
Garrick.
Garrick.
Oh, you're both dragging him together. Okay.
Well, no, Sicarius is dragging him. I was carrying him, but now I'm going to be having both hands free if I need to cut a skeleton in half.
Oh, okay. All right.
And he's also gesturing over to everyone else. I don't think he's really noticed Duke as of yet, but he's trying to get everyone's attention. He was shouting, but now that there's a giant bat swarm, 4 of them, in the building, it's probably going to be drowned out.
Yeah, do we notice? Do I notice?
You probably have to roll perception.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to roll perception to see if you hear him.
If it helps, I could try to roll an intimidation check to see how overbearing he can be.
You intimidate the
Jesus,
skeletons to
Corey.
come with you. Yeah, Corey definitely doesn't hear you. He's like paying attention to Duke and the skeletons to the left of him. There's one that's pulled him to the ground. Apollo, of course, you can hear him.
I don't have control of my character model.
Who's that, Duke?
Yes.
I think you should.
I'm rolling like shit.
Oh, I lied.
Well, I got an 18 on, I don't know if you want to factor this in at all, but 18 on intimidation check to try to make it more pointed, vocal.
Whoops, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to roll initiative. My bad. I was trying to-
Whoopsie.
That vampire's high over there. But no, I mean, like, you make it apparent that you want to get out of there. However, some of the people can't hear you over the sound of the bats.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Urathar, though, does hear you, and he's going to motion to the dwarf that's over there they need to leave.
Duke,
That the hall is lost.
thanks.
The weird part is that I'm not sure if this is a good move or a bad move, because, I mean, he did just spawn 6 skeletons. I'm kind of paranoid of more. And then 4 bat swarms. Fuck that.
It's not like we couldn't kill them all, but it's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
Alright, so Grogash, you going to be doing anything else?
Nope, I think that's all the actions I can possibly take.
Alright, then it'd be Sicarius' turn, right?
Yeah, Duke just like fucked up his rolling, so it's
yeah. He fixed it.
Alright, so you're dragging Garrig as you're shooting a crossbow, right?
Yeah, how far can I drag with 13? Full speed or no?
Yeah, I mean, let's just say full speed, because you guys are kind of frantic at this moment. I would say adrenaline was rushing through you.
Give me that cleric. Or give me that paladin. Alright, and then,
Cat!
I'm gonna shoot that skeleton.
Which one?
The one that
right next to
grabbed Corey.
Okay.
Don't miss. Don't miss.
If you hit me.
Oh god. Nat 1 hit Corey.
Oh god. Just the little elven. Oh no,
Oh,
definitely
you hit it.
not a miss.
Alright, you'll have some damage
Actually, can
and
it be
some
so
sneak attack.
accurate that it takes off the skeleton's head and then it ends up hitting Duke?
Chill out.
Just kind of ricochets inside the eye socket and pops out.
Yeah.
Shame I didn't have advantage somehow. Oh well, he takes a 9.
Alright. And it releases its grip from Corey as it reels back in pain.
Damn it.
Semi-pain.
Alright, you doing anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
Alright, Duke, it is your turn.
Oh, so many things I could do with this turn. You know what? Is there anything useful at that throne that I can see? Like a crown or anything, valuable sitting around that throne?
You can see it on top of Orathar's head.
You can see what?
The crown that he was wearing is on top of his head.
Fuck. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing really too valuable right around that throne area, huh?
No, it's literally just a throne that he sits upon. The two priests that were there with their skulls now blown open were kind of like his guards and right hand and stuff like that.
Okay.
His notaries.
Do they have anything on them that's valuable? I'm gonna try and loot. Or no, do we even have a moment I can look? Let me try and roll and see if I can find something quickly valuable on this one in front of me.
Alright, go ahead and look at
Any
him.
weapon that he has or whatever.
Second.
What should I roll? Investigation, I guess, real fast.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, you don't really find anything
Not
on
so
him.
much.
Okay, alright.
You find his soiled underwear.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Corey kind of
Damn.
lay on. I'm gonna look at Corey kind of laying on the ground, and start talking to him. Come on, you child. Why the fuck are you laying on the ground? We gotta get out of here. And after
Well,
that,
when skeletons pull you onto the ground, you don't really have a choice, you dickhead, do you?
no, you calm down now. Get up. Let's go. And I'm just gonna I don't know if I can try and drag him with an 8 strength.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Probably not.
you could try anything.
I have a 9 strength, actually. 9 strength.
To be honest, shouting at him would probably be more likely to move him.
Oh, he's still prone though.
You're gonna drag his ass prone. I mean, what do I need to roll? Just strength?
Just roll strength, straight strength.
If you pull this off, no.
No, yeah, he's sitting still.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna make a break for the door. I mean, there's really not too much else. So there's no light over here to the left now, is there?
No. I mean, the light is in the skeleton.
Okay.
And but as you're running away, you feel an immense pull back towards Larzul.
Oh, really? Well, hold on, wait a minute. When do I start feeling this pull? Before or after I move?
It'd be after.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, so we're... Okay, hold on.
You move your distance, but you just feel this pull.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try and. I guess I'm gonna speak telepathically into Larzul's head and just sort of ask him, um,
To
where
kindly fuck off.
where has our master gone? I'm just gonna speak into his head, and hopefully he'll just shout out and return an answer.
You said, "Where has our master gone?"
Yes.
Because I am your master.
Oh fuck. Well, okay then. Duke's just gonna kind of stand there. It'll be the end of his turn.
All right, so now these skeletons are going to finally do something.
Oh shit, skeleton's about to fuck up the whole party.
They're going to be loading their short bows. Except for the one by Corey. The one by Corey is going to go ahead and slash him with a short sword.
Should I be rolling something?
Does 19 hit you? It's 19 versus your AC.
What should I be checking?
It's your AC. It's within your character sheet.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so they managed to hit you, and you take 5 damage.
Seriously, they all fired at him and only took 5 damage?
What's up?
They all
No,
fired
I
at him?
get slashed by the short sword of.
No. Yeah, you got.
I was like, what, dude? He's like, they're that weak? What the fuck?
And then let's see. These two over here are gonna fire at Grogash with the short bows.
Uh-oh.
Does a 16 hit and does a 14 hit?
I'm pretty sure the 16 does.
Uh,
And... Oh no, actually neither do.
Well, yeah, they fire and you're running fast enough to dodge those. And then this one here is going to fire at Shieldbreaker. Five does not hit you. And the other skeleton here is going to fire at Duke.
Why is he firing at me? Confused.
Because you're running past him.
Okay. Yeah, roll.
There's a natural 20 and a 4 hit you. 24.
Wow.
Crit
Gonna say
damage.
that probably hits me.
And I don't know how to deal with crit damage on these guys.
You just roll the damage die twice.
Oh, then take 10 damage.
I think I'm dead. That's close.
Oh yeah, one thing,
The arrow to his knee, is he now useless?
can you guys all put your health bars up on your characters? Because I need to know, because I don't want to just kill characters off if I don't know health and like your health, and I just start knocking you guys down like crazy.
I'm actually positive
I
that I'm
think I
dead.
have mine.
Pretty sure I only have 9 HP. Level 1. Yeah, I'm dead.
Alright, so you're knocked unconscious.
Can you see my HP thing?
I can see Corey's, I can see Sicarius's, I can see... That's it. You guys have to make sure to put...
Mine should be up.
You have 14 in your first bar, but you have to put the second number in your token bar. You have to have both boxes filled with your HP. Double click your token.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I search the room for a mid pack?
You're currently still fighting, and you're still prone.
I know.
Yeah, somehow Duke was knocked unconscious. Don't know how that happened.
You got crit at level 1.
Yeah, I know. That's ridiculous.
Fucking dropped.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You said you reached 0, right?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
And I'm a caster, so it really doesn't help me at all.
Okay. You turn into your misty form, and you float back to your coffin outside.
Okay.
And you are paralyzed.
From
Fair
the neck
enough.
down.
Hey, I'm not finding it off the top of my head, but or rather in the book, just by little scouring. What bonuses do you get for wielding a weapon two-handed versus one-handed?
It's damage difference, like versatile.
Most weapons go up. I think it's like 2. Another.
So
if
like
it's
think
a
of a
D8 or
longsword.
D10.
A longsword's like 1d8, but if you wield it as two-hander, it's like a 1d10 or 1d12. Usually it's 1d10. But your great sword is just 2d6s. It allows you to roll 2 damage die.
Okay, so it's different from 3.5. Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure.
And you are, paralyzed until you reach at least 1 hit point, and then after spending 1 hour in your resting place, you will regain 1 hit point.
Okay.
And he was kind of near me when that happened, wasn't he? Or in my cone of vision?
Yeah, Grogash and Sicarius, you guys would have been able to see this puff of mist as well as Shieldbreaker, and Corey if he decided to lift his head backwards. But that was all the skeletons. It's going to be Corey's turn.
Let me go grab a drink real quick while I'm dead.
Am I unprone now?
You can use half your movement speed to get up.
Yeah, I think I will do that.
Alright.
Is Griffin still over there, eh?
Yes.
How far can I run?
15.
Oh, it's an attack of opportunity?
How far can I like run?
15 feet. Or do you mean sprint?
Just move. And I might head over to Uthar and the door.
You can run over to Urthar here.
Yeah.
Alright, as you're running away, this skeleton is going to take an attack of opportunity on you, though. Just keep that in mind.
What should I roll? Or should I?
He's going to roll to hit you.
Yeah, I still want it.
Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he doesn't manage to hit you as you're running over to Urthar.
Cool. We look like we're gonna take them all on.
Yeah.
You're about to. We're getting the hell out of here.
Well, actually, Grogash doesn't know that the vampire isn't dead, and that's almost guaranteed to trigger his rage. So, yeah. I'll have to see on my wisdom check.
Alright, so Corey, you're going to do anything else?
No.
Alright, so Shieldbreaker.
I can move and attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. boom, boom. Then I'm going to use my ice breath. It's a 15-foot cone, so it hits all 3 of these skeletons.
Alright.
It's con save. I think it's... Yeah, it's a con save.
Alright, so what do I have to beat?
16.
Alright, I'm gonna just say you hit all of them.
Okay.
What's
Right,
the
I need
damage?
to roll 2d6s for each one of them.
Alright. 4, 12, and 7.
Yep. And I mean, it's up to you what order that's in. Not bad. 2 in 1 turn.
Yep, so you nuke out 2 of those skeletons, they freeze and shatter in front of you. The other one is shattering and is half health, but also that one you sprayed puts out the torch.
Yeah, well, who needs to see?
You gonna be doing anything else?
Nope.
Alright, and now it is Larzul's turn. He's going to dash forward and he's going to attack Urthar.
At least it's not me.
Oh my god, are you guys trying to fight the vampire right now? I'm fucking crazy.
He's trying to fight us.
Always cray cray. Maximum psychosis.
He just manages to catch him slightly with the blade that he's wielding, but he forms into mist afterwards and floats up into the rafters.
I was gonna say, if you guys kill him, I'm released.
And Urthar has, he seems to be visibly weakened. Rogash, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, he just went into a rage. And first targets the skeleton. And that is for 22.
22 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you definitely hit him.
And for 9 damage. Oh, wait. That's just the 2d6.
Does anyone else not see his hit roll?
Yeah, I don't see it.
I didn't roll a hit one because it was glitching out. Do you want me to roll it on this?
Oh, are you like rolling with a real die?
Yeah, for the hit one because it was glitching out.
You can just do /roll 1d20 plus your modifier.
Yeah, I don't care either way. I mean, I don't care if you roll in real life or you roll in here, but I mean, it's just, you know, visibly for players, they like to see them.
15.
15 does hit.
Okay, and then it was for 9, and it was plus 3 from the radiance.
Yep.
So 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright, you shatter its bones, but it still manages to stay together. But just barely.
Okay, and that's about it. I'm done.
Alright, Sicarius.
Are there doors here? Or is this open, or what's going on here?
Well, I mean, they opened it when you guys came in, and then as Duke came out of the doors, it burst them back open.
Are they like very open, or just
Very open.
I see. Okay, I'm going to drag Garrig to about there. Just a second. Have an investigation to see if he's not gonna die immediately. Like, does he look like he's about to die?
I mean, as you bring him out into the light, you do see that he has been bitten. You don't. I mean, you can roll. So you rolled investigation right now, right?
Yeah, I'm basically just like a brief once over.
You can see that he's in pain, but it doesn't look like he's going to die.
Okay. Cool. I guess I'm just gonna leave him there for now. Am I still visible to anyone in there right at this current moment in time?
No.
Enter stealth mode. If I can.
Ninja.
And let's see, so that was 21 feet. Sneak up to here and attack Mr. Skeleton in front of me.
Okay.
Any of that hit?
Yep. Both.
If he didn't perceive me, have some sneak attack.
Yeah, I mean, you kill him. How do you want to kill him?
Just normal bolts to the face.
Alright, so you want to plug his eye sockets?
Yeah, sure. One bolt in each socket.
There you go. The skeleton falls to the floor and just crumbles into bones. There are 3 skeletons remaining. Anything else?
No. I've probably taken plenty of actions at this point.
Alright, Duke, it's your turn.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
he's
you-
unconscious in a coffin, so
That's true.
I think my turn's just about over.
He's taking a nap.
Maybe I'll send you a whisper or something.
Oh,
He whispers to Corey, "Go fuck yourself."
Alright, at this time it's going to be skeleton's turns. This skeleton here. Going to walk up and slice Corey with his short sword. And he does hit you, and you take 5 damage.
Ah, fuck.
And the skeleton closest to Grogash is going to attack him with a short sword.
Bring it.
Holy hell, dude. I'm rolling awesome today. That's crit, 10 damage.
Okay, luckily I only take 5 because resilience, but ow.
Oh, damn.
That hurt.
Yeah, that's intense. And then the skeleton right here is going to fire at Urthar. And he manages to miss.
You guys better kill all these fucking skeletons on this turn.
Alright, Corey, it's your turn.
If I attack the skeleton closest to me, I can't take any damage?
You're saying if you attack it, you can't take any damage?
Yeah.
You won't take any
Shot
any
down.
damage until your next turn. They need to make sure it's dead.
Okay, I'll attack the skeleton closest to me.
Alright, go ahead.
I should probably get it. What do you want me to roll?
Oh, you're gonna... Ah, it just kicked me out. You're gonna roll to hit.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I need a hit.
Alright, you do not hit him. Any free
Can I-
actions to say anything? What's up?
Try and get behind Uther and the door.
Don't move anywhere. Because if you move, let me let you know, because I know you're newer.
Alright.
If you move without, or within 5 feet, like say you move out of range of an enemy,
It provokes an attack of opportunity.
yeah, which they will be able to attack you and damage you.
Okay, well. I guess I do nothing. Just maybe yell out for help or something.
And Shieldbreaker, it's your turn.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint to here. And that takes up my entire turn, doesn't it?
Yes, if you're using your action as movement.
Yeah. I can't unsheath another pair of weapons this turn, can I?
I mean, I don't know. I think that counts as a free action.
Right. Well, I was just gonna unsheath both my weapons.
Sure.
Cause I'm a kinky dragon.
And did you see that whisper I sent to you, Duke?
I did. I'm waiting on my turn. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take an. Oh, I guess yeah. I'll just have you do it then.
What's up?
I was gonna say you could just take it now because it's Larzul's turn.
Okay, that's fine. So I guess the coffin outside is going. Well, I mean, there wasn't a top on it to begin. The top was still on it. Yeah, because I rehabbed it back together. So the top of the coffin outside is gonna explode open. I don't know if Sicarius is gonna be able to hear it or not, but it's just gonna fly open. The pieces are gonna go, kind of around, and the vampire is going to leap out of the coffin and onto Garrig and start biting into his neck. I'm gonna roll for it.
No, you're good because Garrick's basically incapacitated right now. He's already been bit by Larzul, but now he's being bit by you too.
He's
So I'm
having
just
a bad day.
right into his neck.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just have
We
you
need
just.
to stop going places because people keep on doing.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
And Garrick just screams out in pain again.
That guy is. I feel sorry for him.
And then Larzul is going to float over in his misty form, lowering a noose around the dwarf's neck. And he's going to lift him above the throne.
He's a dick.
Yeah, and he's laughing the whole time. And the dwarf takes 4 damage.
Jesus Christ, fucking crit damage too? What the fuck, Bronze?
Dude, I'm rolling amazing today. You should have seen the last time I played. It was horrible. Every d20 I was rolling was the worst. This game, I've rolled 2 crits already.
You know, I'd like to say good job, but really I want to say fuck you.
Well, this time it's been combat this whole time, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to finish off this damn skeleton. Yeah, that's actually 24 because I'm raging right now.
Okay.
And
Holy shit.
What?
Fucking dead.
20. What the fuck? Okay.
You just slam straight through the skeleton into the ground, and you manage to crack the floor, damaging the skeleton behind it.
Can I have a bonus?
A bonus action?
No. Just like a little. Instead of up to down, go from crotch to head and hit the. See if I can hit the head towards the fucking vampire.
Oh, you're saying crouch to head to hit the skull towards the vampire?
Yep, baseball.
I'm gonna say you hit both skulls towards the vampire. You slice through both skeletons.
Jesus Christ, why? I don't. Jesus.
That's killer. That's all it is. It's just bullshit. Ridiculous.
Oh my god. Suddenly gets holy weapon, all of a sudden bad shit happens.
So you knock these 2 skulls towards this vampire, and he drops the noose.
Woot! Save the dwarf.
He's only a dwarf, nothing to celebrate.
He falls to the floor and burps like that.
Well then. And after that I'm going to I'm gonna say that's all I can do after that. Just gonna be like, come at me, vampire. And that's about it. Yep, I'm done.
Alright. Sicarius, you hear screaming from behind you.
Okay. Am I still sneaking?
It's
Am
up
I
to you.
perceived by anybody?
No, there's too much commotion going on inside.
If you're looking at Duke, you're gonna see his eyes glowing green when they're usually white as fuck.
I'm green. I was just.
Yeah, roll insight, Sicarius.
Second.
You can see that Duke is not in control of himself.
Well, I fire at Duke.
I'm a dead man.
Alright, roll the hit.
On shitty rolls.
Hopefully.
And I'm dead.
Alright, you hit him with both, right?
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
If I get sneak attack,
Doesn't even matter. I got 5 HP. It's just fucking slaughtered.
Oh my
Slaughtered.
God.
Slaughtered.
The vampire just kind of looks up as Sicarius is like, I'm sorry, but
Totally fucking dead.
Jesus.
That's
liability.
that's. Is that double your
PC
max health?
dead. Party related.
What?
What's that?
That's double your max health, right? You're definitely dead.
That is, yes, that is more than double my max health. My max health is 9.
Jesus.
Sorry,
am-
buddy.
Absolutely dead.
So he stares you in the eyes as he falls to the ground. His fangs reduce and he turns back into his previous tiefling self.
Well then,
I can't
This-
have people who are so easily controlled in the party.
just damn.
Uh,
I mean, I understand, but damn, pain.
presuming I still have any kind of move and free action, I'm going to grab my bolts from the corpse and kind of just hope no one notices that. And I guess my turn's over.
Alright, so since Duke is currently no longer with us, it's going to switch over to the enemy, which I think there's only one left. Well, 2 left, I guess. And this one is going to swing at Corey one more time. Oh my god, dude. No, this one just hits you, okay? And you take 5 damage. So you're knocked unconscious.
Who just got knocked unconscious?
Corey did. Shieldbreaker, it's your turn.
Gonna move 3 feet and hit this skeleton with both my webs.
Okay.
So
To be honest, I thought you were saying nips.
yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my nips.
And just to let you know, I think whips do non-lethal damage.
Don't give a shit. Wait, by the way, do I have to roll for each weapon if I'm using 2? Just the one?
He's been rolling for both weapons, so you might as well just roll for both.
Right, so one of them makes it, the other one doesn't.
Okay.
I presume. I rolled a 9 and
Yeah.
a 20.
Roll damage. Alright, so maybe you whip like one of its ribs out from its chest or something.
Well, I just whip out its spine. Just kill it.
You don't kill it.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't, okay. So now it's the vampire's turn, it's gonna attack you.
Like to see if I can try.
It's gonna turn you into a pig.
Uh-huh.
No, the vampire is gonna retreat now.
That's right, you fucking bitch.
So he's gonna go into he's going to retreat into the topmost part of the castle. He kind of just turns into mist and floats out of like the openings above. Alright, so it is Grogash's turn.
Okay, well, I'm messaging you right now about certain things. Brogash is going to be highly upset. The one guy is now gone. The vampire, rather. He's exited the building now.
Yes.
Okay, Kore's unconscious, and Urathar is not, actually, seems fine. Grogash is going to actually see that there's only just one skeleton remaining, and he's going to go outside and make sure that Sicarius got out all right.
Yeah, I would say at this point in time that the dwarf, realizing that you had saved him, would kill that skeleton that's remaining.
And at that point in time, if once he hits that doorway and he sees the bodies, just like he's just gonna kind of stand there and just be like, "What just happened here?" I don't know if Sicarius would still be there at that point.
Someone better save me. I was gonna be pissed.
Well,
Oh, no one
Urthar
cares
should
about
be next to you, and I believe he's a paladin as well, so he should be able to help you.
Blacksmith, I think.
Oh. There's also that other dwarf.
I'd say they'd be able to stabilize you, maybe bring you up to. I don't know what the paladin stuff does, so.
Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have just gone over and helped Corey.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the paladin stuff does. I mean, they have the abilities to do it, but I mean,
Oh,
Lay on
Right,
hands,
right.
bro.
how much does that heal?
A fucking lot.
5 times your level.
Ooh. Then yeah, you're healed full.
damn.
Am I healed full?
Yeah, he touches your nipples and you're healed full.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Like a titty twister resuscitation right there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Whoopee.
Duke's laying on the ground, dead as fuck. Eyes staring at Sicarius. Well, of where he was. I don't know if he's still standing there or not.
The vampire we were traveling with, Grog, was under someone's control. I had to stop him.
Grogash is just gonna kind of look at Sicarius. He's gonna have a look of disgust, but he's going to kind of slowly relent. He's not gonna say anything to you right now, and he's going to be squeezing the sword a bit tightly, but he's not going to approach you. He's calming down now that the fight has kind of bled out of his system. He's going to be going over to Duke, though, and kind of moving his body over so it's not hunched in that fashion. And right now I'm messaging Bronze. One moment.
Are you over? Who's closest to Garrig?
Well, Duke's probably laying on
That-
top of him.
Well, Duke and now Grogash.
I know that.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's closest to him? Sorry, other than Duke's dead body.
Between the two of us, probably me.
Okay, he's gonna pull you in closer, and he's gonna try to just say it as loud as he can, but he's gonna say, well, I'll whisper it to you.
Man, dead people have ears.
Am I still unconscious?
No, you're alive and you're well.
User disconnected from your channel. ...
Oh, shit, we lost the elf.
Yeah, we lost him after he's like, am I still conscious?
Okay. Grogash.
Joined your channel.
Whoops.
Yep. Well, give me a moment. I just finished by messaging to Bronze. I'll see if he's okay with me doing that.
Yeah, let me read it too, because I just sent one over to. There's like 2 options that are gonna happen right now.
Oh god. I'm worried about my body.
You should be.
All right, so I would say that this would have to be, I don't know, a choice between both of you. Because I mean, are you doing this at the same time that Sicarius is speaking with Garrig?
Yeah, I think so. But I
Okay.
don't know exactly what Sicarius and Garrick are
Okay. Well,
speaking.
if
to
you
each other
were
right now.
right up to him, to close enough to hear this, I'm gonna send it to you too.
Okay.
Or you could just let me roll with it. I have a couple ideas.
I know you've got a couple ideas, but also Grogash has an idea that he was going to go with. So it's like I can't have just one of you do it. If both of you guys have different ideas of what's going on, you guys have to take them independently. And if you're close enough to hear, I have to send it to you. Also, at this point in time, he's going to take the noose off his neck, that dwarf.
Okay, well, Grogash is going to hear that, and he's not. I want to say he doesn't really trust it because of what Duke is. So
Wait, he doesn't trust what Garrick's saying?
that Palor would save his soul.
Oh, okay.
So Grogash is going to take a gamble. A big gamble. He's going to
Grab Duke. I'm grabbing Gregor. Follow me.
Grogash is going to take Duke, lay him down on the ground, take the blade that he has, the holy sword, the bushel of eyeballs he has, and start a prayer to Groomsh, and ask him that if he brings this one back into the world, he will become his eye on this world, in this plane. And then he's going to take his free hand and pluck his right eyeball out as a sign of dedication. And lots of pain.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
So what
He will
happened with
be the eye that Groomsh does not have.
okay, Sicarius? You said you. I don't know what you did. You said it real quick.
Well, I had an idea, but he's doing his own thing. So I'm dragging Garrig to the throne. And I lift him up onto the throne.
Okay.
Who's still conscious here? Urithar?
Everybody.
Urthar, Corey, Shieldbreaker, the dwarf.
They're all conscious.
I'm gonna holler at Urithar. Go to the right upward facing palm.
Alright, so
While
he
I go to
agrees.
the left, and then I guess on 3, 3, 2, 1, and then we both press.
Alrighty then. Alright, so they're gonna press down.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys press down, some stones release from the upper portion of the temple. And a great vibrant sunlight shines upon Garrig. And Garrig says, Palor's light shine on me. He says as he turns to ash. And he fades away. His armor still remains.
Well then. That's... holy shit.
So what just happened to him?
Palor just erased him from existence, I think.
He's a vampire.
I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna take like 5 or 6 steps back.
Holy shit.
And Urathar's gonna drop to his knees and start bawling.
On that note, I think I might have made the right choice.
And you wanted to put me in that throne, you motherfucker? Oh god.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so what you did brought Duke back, though.
Hooray.
But where does your eyeball go?
It's going with the rest of the bushel, and that's going to become his religious thing. As much as possible, he's probably going to start collecting eyeballs now.
Alright, so are you blind now?
In the right eye.
Okay, I
He
thought you
has no
had.
right eyeball now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's gotta
So-
be negatives on perception, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
So what's going on with Duke now? Am I like... what's
You're
up?
not a vampire anymore.
Not a vampire. How much health do I have? Am I conscious? Am I unconscious? What the fuck's going on?
I would say that you were at the same. Wait, how did? Oh no, he did kill you last
He's
time.
still evil though, right?
No, he's not evil. I don't think as a tiefling.
Well, my alignment was neutral evil to begin with. And then I
What was
got
it?
turned into a vampire, so that just made it even worse. So, we'll see. I mean, I did just get annihilated. I guess I'll come back as neutral and we'll figure it out eventually.
Let me change your character token too, because you're not that brooding vampire anymore.
Just change it back to my cloaked character.
Yeah, I just gotta find it again. Just to let you know, there was a third outcome to that.
A third outcome?
Which was?
Putting both you guys on the pillar or on the pedestal.
That was what
Oh.
I was originally gonna do.
And both of us dying? Yeah, that'd been a great idea.
No, it's not both of you dying.
So, just so everyone is on equal terms, by no means do I have to actually spread this information, but Garrig said, "You must save the sorry soul, take us to the throne, and press down on both hands at the same time. Pillar's light will surely show upon us." Now, originally, when he said us, I was thinking just me and him. Like us as in, like he didn't even care about dead vampire right next to him. I was being greedy and thought, well, what if we put them both on the throne?
Well, no, he
Yes.
meant us as in the two that were injured,
Yeah, well,
because they were laying on top of each other.
It's cool.
I had
Okay.
I had no idea what was happening.
Basically, I died. Our half-orc sacrificed an eye to save me, pretty much. Some alchemy shit. Come on. But, yeah, am I conscious or am I, like, fucking...
bio break.
No, you're conscious. I'm just trying to find that stupid token.
So, you're probably staring at Grogash, who has lots of eyeballs now clutched in his hand, while he's just kind of gritting his teeth and just refraining from mass pain right now.
So, I guess I'm gonna look at Grogash, and I'm gonna see the fact that he's now missing an eye, and that I am somehow alive, even though I have fucking crossbow bolts sticking out of my body, since, you know, they weren't
Well,
taken
not
out of
anymore.
me. Oh, you ripped them out?
He removed the bolts.
Okay, so, yeah, I have these holes, these gaping holes in me now. I'm gonna look up at Grogash, and I'm gonna be like, did you save me? You brought me back to this place?
I'm pretty sure I had something to do with it. Now, I'm kind of... He's gonna kind of slump over and just fall unconscious at that point after putting the eyeballs away. Just like, I'm good.
Alright, so.
Because I'm sorry, but he's not that badass. If you rip out your own eyeball, there's some problems.
So, now that Grogash just lost an eye, I am going to, I guess I'm gonna cut a piece of my, my robe off my, right arm, and I'm gonna fashion him like an eye patch that goes over his face. So he's got like a, sort of like a, you know, like kind of sideways so that it covers the eye, but the other eye can still see perfectly fine. Yeah. He's gonna have like a nice little, eye patch headband thing going on.
So you're gonna make him look like a badass.
Yes. Yes. Gonna have a little eye patch though.
Well,
And,
I now have an item called Grogash Eyeball.
And eye patch.
And you also have an item called Milorn's Essence, which is that sword. I'll type it out for you in chat.
No, he's got the badass holy sword. If that's what he has his name to roll off of.
Two-handed holy badass sword.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know the actual name, that's the actual name.
Oh, I'll switch it.
But holy badass sword sounds so much better.
I think it was that guy you had before, or was it a different
that guy, but that's huge.
one? You're that huge now.
Just giant. Ballista in my chest. Right, Rusty?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, shit. Alright. So, after seeing Grogash kind of fall over, I guess I'm gonna leave him there and, go and approach Sicarius. And, just kind of be like, the fuck, bro?
So where are you at right now?
I am on top of Grogash. I'm gonna be walking over toward you. I need control of that piece as well.
You have it now.
The fuck, Sicarius? Go and shoot me and shit, man?
I draw both my bows and point and go, you should be dead. Oh, how are you here right now?
You can't kill me. They don't know
You-
how to kill me.
You looked pretty dead when I left.
Oh, our half-orc friend brought me back to life, and see, and as I say see, I'm gonna flex my teeth and show that my fangs are gone. They cured me of being this vampire. I am free soul now.
So no more out of control psychopath?
I can't promise that, but he cannot control me any longer.
Okay, well, as long as I don't see you chewing on anybody, I think we'll be okay. And I'll put away my crossbows.
Alright, so Duke's gonna kinda go loot around the room.
Yeah, Urathar's also looting his fallen paladin comrades' armor and weapons.
I'm just gonna sit down on this chair over here. Because Corey is very confused.
To Urathar. So what happened to him? He told me to put him on the throne and press the hands.
Says it's known that Palor would accept a sacrifice in order to save another.
Oh fuck.
Says Garrig was the master of sacrifice. He managed to bring back many from the dead. This would have been his final sacrifice. He says, "What did he say to you before he did?" And he kind of just goes back into crying.
He just wanted to save his soul. Save someone's soul. I don't know who.
And he just carries his armor into the Hall of Remembrance. But he's walking like he's in pain as well, because he got sliced by that blade. And then the dwarf is gonna kind of like lean over and like say whatever prayers he would say to the dead dwarven priests that had their heads blown off.
I'd say don't get, or I don't know. I don't know.
Don't get too comfortable here.
You got stoned? I don't know.
So I follow Urthar and I ask him, not many of you guys left. What are you gonna do now?
He says, do what we've done for years. Protect this hall.
I yell out to the group. So what are we doing now?
So Earthar, what's he geared up in? I'll check him out.
Full plate mail, and he's putting a helmet on currently.
Fuck. Okay. I guess killing him's not an option.
You're gonna take out all the paladin?
I mean, we might as well. We fucking killed everything else in this goddamn hall. What else is left?
If you attempted to kill the last goddamn paladin, I would stab you.
I mean, literally.
Grogash has no part in this one.
There's fucking 2 of them. No, I'm good. I'm not gonna kill him. I can't go full evil.
To Urthar, we're probably not gonna stick around if we see any more of your organization. Is there any kind of messages you'd like us to pass along, or words to say when we see them?
He says, tell Severian I will be waiting.
I still don't know who Severian is, but okay. If I see him, I'll tell him.
I'm gonna walk over to Earthar.
Me too.
And I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, man, we just defended and saved your hall from some fucking vampire and a necromancer. There's got to be something here for us. I mean, we did just pretty much save your ass. I mean,
are you sure Duke's not a rogue?
I mean, I can roll something to convince him to give us something, but literally, we just saved his life.
Alright, I mean, yeah, if you want to roll something, if you want to roll persuasion.
After...
No!
That's
Bad roll.
yeah, pretty bad persuasion.
No.
Your vampire mojo's gone.
Seriously. He says, we've already lost too much. I have nothing else to give. We have 2 paladin that are in Shadowfell. I don't know if they'll ever return. I'm the only one remaining here. And I will protect this hall.
You have the dwarf, and I'm just gonna point to the dwarf across the room.
You want the dwarf? I say to Duke.
I mean, if he wants, I could take him. I mean, it's been a while. I've been a vampire for quite a long time. It's been weeks, man. I could use something.
Oh dear Jesus. Oh my god.
He says, I do not own this dwarf. You would have to speak terms with him.
You don't own this dwarf, then why is he in your hall?
He is a friend of the paladins. He is of the Boulderfist lineage.
I'm gonna go talk to the dwarf.
Okay.
Jesus,
Duke. I talked to Uther asking her, saying that I'll do whatever I can to send more people here so they can train as paladins.
Alright, and he starts kind of like coughing as you're speaking to him, and he thanks you. He says, we could use all the help we can get. I'm still waiting on my trainer to return, Vraytag. He was with Sarek when he was killed.
So, I'm talking to this dwarf, and you said he's from what tribe? Is what
The Boulderfist.
So, Boulderfist, from where do you reign? Where's this Boulderfist place that y'all are talking about?
Where's this Boulderfist place that you're all talking about? He says, we come from across the seas.
Across the seas? So why are you here alone?
He says, my family is waging wars up to the north.
With who?
You haven't heard of the Hollow Skull clan?
No, I haven't heard of anybody. Fucking tell me all about it, sir. Come on. Spill it to me.
He says the Hollow Skull clan are a barbarian tribe that have been battling with the Boulderfist for years. They're like a mixture of monstrosities as well as half-orcs.
Oh yeah, a bunch of monstrous half-orcs, huh?
Yep, they kill people and they drink the blood from their skulls.
It sounds like a pretty good time. You heading that way anytime soon?
But...
Or are you just gonna wimp out and stay in this hall all day?
He says, I was actually coming here to warn them of the Hollow Skull heading down south.
Well, since there's all of one motherfucker left in here, what say we come with you to this war? Is there anything in it for us?
Well, we've been fighting over the castle that is up there, the castle of Highbreak. Legend has it that the previous owners are no longer in existence, so the throne is desolate.
So you're fighting for some castle. Is there riches in this castle, or are you dwarves gonna take all that for yourselves, huh?
That's up to us.
It's up to you, huh? It's also up to me if you live through this day, so why don't you, I don't know. Let me see here.
He's gonna ready his weapon.
That's fine.
I'm gonna call out to Duke. Are you trying to die twice today?
I'm gonna kind of look over to Sicarius and just kind of shrug before looking back at the dwarf and, well, you know what? No, I'll turn to Sicarius and I'll just start kind of walking back towards him, and I'll speak into the dwarf's mind. I'll make a deception roll in his head and just kind of convince him, like, this tiefling, he is a good man. He only wishes riches for all the dwarves and himself as well. Try and convince him that he's a good guy.
As you're walking back, I would
Your vampire
yell at you.
mojo is
His vampire mojo is gone.
Terrible, dude. This is hard.
Watch, I'm
You
gonna
let
have
the
really
dwarf
shitty
out,
rolls now
kick
too.
your ass.
Oh. How to be a vampire good.
Holy okay, apparently not. Apparently me removing my eye just made it worse.
So wait, what are you doing? You're
I'm
attacking someone?
unconscious, I just wanted to roll.
Oh.
So, anyway, yeah, can I just loot the room for anything else valuable?
Sure.
Alright.
I'd
So,
suggest an
investigation.
intelligence check,
That's what I'm doing.
because I'm pretty sure Earthguard would probably just start wailing on you.
16! Woo!
Yeah, I mean, I would say that you're able to loot things off of the corpses, the evil corpses that were in the hall. And you would find 6 short swords and 6 short bows.
What about the priests on the throne?
You can loot from them. You would find, what are they, maces, I think? Hold on.
Actually, wait. Fucking Garrick's body's there. What the hell's he wearing?
He was looted by Urthar.
Fuck. Okay.
You find, what are they? They are light hammers. You find 2 light hammers and 2 wooden shields with the crest of Hammer Hall on them.
Yeah, I'll pass. Alright. Guess that's it. So where are we off to, gentlemen? And I'll just kind of turn and look at everybody.
Meanwhile, Grogash is still
Rug-
unconscious.
Why don't we go to a bar for a drink after all this?
Are you even old enough to drink?
A dress.
Orange juice.
Duke's just gonna laugh. Duke is just gonna laugh.
I'm gonna ask Earthar if there's anything he'd like us to do before we leave.
I'm totally still not awake.
You're good.
User disconnected from your
No,
channel.
Griffin.
Uh-oh.
He left. He's saying
crashed.
he's... No, he's saying he's fallen asleep. I don't think he's going to stay in this campaign. It's too late for him.
Damn it.
We got to
Sorry.
recruit someone else.
Kill his
He
character,
didn't
loot
do
the body.
much.
No, I'm just kidding.
He didn't do
Kill his
much.
character, loot the body. No, yeah, he didn't do much. He said he was going to try to be in this or whatever, but I don't know.
It's cool.
I kind of feel like he didn't really get a chance to mesh with the group all that much, really.
Nah.
Well, I told him
His
it was going to
character
start
was-
with combat.
Yeah, this was a major combat role thing.
So,
I'm kind of wondering what's
Maybe
gonna
we
happen.
can just do it, the 4 of us.
I'm going to ask Earthar again. Is there anything he'd like us to do out there or here or anywhere?
He says we must destroy the necromancer. The only way to
Okay.
destroy the necromancer is to gather the shards of an ancient sword.
Well, out of character, just for everyone else, Grogash would definitely be game for that now too, because since now he's apparently he's an emissary of Groomsh, he's going to be wanting to prove himself. So the necromancer's more than a worthy target.
And he says that there are 6 shards spread across the world.
So, out of character, Garrig sacrificed himself to save Duke. Does that mean that Grogash thinks he made a sacrifice to save Duke when nothing actually happened? He just tore his eye out for
It
no
could
reason.
have been
Grogash,
that.
Grogash sacrificed his eye to save Duke, which thus brought Duke back, while you brought Garrig over to the throne, opening the sun to him, while he was turned into a vampire, destroyed him.
And that removed the vampirism from Duke.
However, you could also believe the contrary, that Grogash is just fucking crazy and he's not actually an emissary of Groomsh at all. That Pelor actually saved it.
That's what my character believes, that Pelor saved Duke and that Grogash thinks he did, and I just wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna let him think he did.
Yeah, I mean, whatever your character believes.
He kind of already ripped out his eyeball.
As far as I'm aware, all Corey knows is that Grogash ripped out an eyeball and Duke is not a vampire anymore.
People are dropping out of Roll20. What happened?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
You disappeared from Roll20, your name, that is.
Who?
You.
Still there.
Oh yeah. It seems like he disappeared.
Well, I'm still able to move my character. Here, I'll try and make a roll.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see
Alright,
it.
never mind.
Your
Still there.
vampire mojo is still fucking gone, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
Alright,
Come
I'm gonna
back.
call out to the party and unconscious Grogash, even though he probably can't hear us. Do we want to go fight some barbarians or find the shards of a sword?
I
Duke's
want
just
some
gonna-
orange
or-
juice.
Or do you want to head south to the
Grogash woke
city
up.
and, or
Duke
head
just
south
kinda-
to the city and find a bar and get drunk?
Duke just kind of shrugs and says that he wants to go. I want to go back to the city so I can, bargain with the market, and have some fun in the marketplace.
I also have business in the city.
Grogash is just gonna kind of stumble over to the table, sit down at a chair, and just kind of stare mindlessly at the table and go, "I'll do whatever," and just start shoveling food in his mouth from the feast that's there.
Alright, let me clean up the actual city map, because we had some of the other party members in there.
Please hide snacks in your eye socket.
Oh dear Jesus, that's creepy and awesome.
Well, you also have
Oh my
headband
God.
on now.
I could hide. Yeah, I could hide stuff in there. Maybe. I could probably hide a dagger in there.
Just don't hide a vial of poison in there.
Why?
Direct poison to the brain.
First gem you find, just shove it in your eye socket.
He's actually. Are there any books around detailed about negative gods? I guess specifically Groomsh, because Grogash knows a little bit about it, but he doesn't know a lot. So he's kind of looking more for what it actually means to be an emissary for Groomsh.
I would say that Garrig kept a lot of books. There were also 2 books on top of the hands, which I actually had in the other campaign. I forgot to copy them over today. But he usually, Earthar kept ledgers on there of equipment they purchased, and also any factions that they were allied with.
Well, Grogash will take those with, but it doesn't mean anything to him, but someone else maybe. And if there is a book on Groomsh and other religions and such, he'll take that one. And meanwhile, he's also kind of grateful for the bandage, and he just nods to Duke as he's going about his business, trying to not stumble too much. And yeah, that's it. Grogash is done with the area.
Okay, so Duke's just gonna kind of try and support Grogash as he's stumbling around.
I'm
And
gonna
that'll be it.
walk up to Urothar and the dwarf and say, I believe we're gonna be heading to the city. If we meet up with you dwarves, we'll help you fight, take that castle, and in the near future, we'll probably look for those shards of the sword as well. But we have other business to attend to. Thank you for your hospitality. Sorry for your losses, but I believe we need to be on our way.
And so he puts his axe to his shield and bows to you, and Orthar as well. Puts his hammer and bows. And he's gonna also take Garrick's. He took his armor and stuff, and he actually equipped it. So he's wearing Garrick's pale armor. Has his weapon kind of hilted at his side, and as well as his shield and stuff.
Shall we go?
Goodbye, good paladins. I will recruit more of you. Bye.
And Orthar says to Corey, he says, if you find Vraytag out there, let him know to return to the hall immediately. And he should be in your handouts.
Handouts are factions and a map.
Give me a second. I have to update the handouts. We were in combat that whole time.
Garrick, the Pale Cleric.
Oh, and Corey, you knew of Vraytag.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's your trainer.
I take it that he missed the boat that we were on.
Ooh, Syrax and Oathbreaker? Fucking sweet.
Now he's an Oathbreaker.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Sweet. Best
Grogash is gonna need to get some juice.
Let's head south.
Come on, Corey, we're going to the city. The fuck? Slow ass.
And the Dragonborn just explodes in the hallway.
Great.
Fireworks show. Alright,
We're
stay
all
still.
badasses. We don't turn to look.
Yeah, exactly.
Badasses don't look at
Cool
explosions.
guys, don't.
Stop moving!
I look and then I go. I yell. Yay! Explosions!
He's got entitlement. He's young.
5. Yeah. Come on. The city! We made it!
Yeah, you guys are exhausted as well.
I'm sure.
On the way, Grogash would have probably given the books that weren't about Grumsh and such over to Duke and anyone else.
It'll be me. I'll just put them in my, do I have a backpack yet or no?
I don't know, dude.
I took a Dungeoneers pack in the beginning, but I don't think I ever got it on the boat.
I would say that because I mean, you were in the box, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. If you didn't pick it up, then most likely it would still be in there, or maybe wherever. Why is there a severed head on the board?
Okay, so I have nothing then.
Hey, didn't Tanis die? There he is.
He was never there. You didn't see anything.
Don't know nothing.
Alright, so,
Clean this mess up.
I'm gonna grab Grogash, and I'm just gonna tell him, just be like, Grogash, we gotta go to a weapon shop. Or no, you don't need a weapon now, do you? No. Do you
Fancy
wish for,
ass weapon.
Do you wish for armor or no?
Grogash is going to consider it, and then shake his head. No, I feel as though that would be an insult to Groomsh at this point. I owe him now.
No armor. Okay, I'm gonna
Plus,
Gonna
I
mo-
mean, as a barbarian, he's got some bonuses for that. So yeah.
gonna move to Sicarius. Sicarius, you need some kind of armor or weaponry from this place?
I have business to attend to with my people, so I'm gonna be on my way. If you wish to continue traveling together, I will be back here in about 12 hours.
I
You
want a cool
people.
sword.
Fucking. Oh. Well,
And I just walk away.
Duke is gonna kind of look at Corey, and then look at Grogash, and say, if you want a cool sword, then the both of you follow me, and I will scour the town in search of a weapons dealer.
But don't be baddie.
Just shut the fuck up. If you want a cool sword, you shut up and you stay. You shut up and follow me, okay?
But don't be a
Grogash is
baddie.
just gonna kind of follow along, but he's not gonna be needing it.
If you speak, you say. If you speak, you get nothing, Corey. You understand me? Nothing. Now come. So we will approach the nearest weapon shop.
Hate you.
Yeah.
All right,
Where's
so
the nearest weapon shop, Bronze?
so which way are you guys going to walk around the city? Because I need to know this. This will show different events that happen.
Oh, we're going up north this way.
Good choice. There's an eyeball down to the bottom right.
Oh, also, if anybody's gonna move to approach us, Grogash is gonna be putting a hand on that blade. He's not in the mood for people screwing with him right now.
Yeah, so heading this way. We're gonna see if we can find a weapon shop. So where is it? There is one.
I'll show you in a second. That page is for someone else. Weapon shop is up here.
Is this the tavern, what I'm in right now?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna keep moving around, and we're not finding anything. So we're gonna turn around this building here, which I guess is a tavern, since it looks like there's a bunch of people through the door. And, gonna keep going. See if we can talk to this guy over here.
Totem head. Oh no.
Sir, we're in search of the weapons dealer of this town. Can you help us find him?
Says you're speaking to him.
Oh, yes. What is this guy? What is his race, etc., etc.?
He is an orc.
Oh, fuck. An orc or a half orc?
Orc.
Oh, shit. Great. What's his height?
Like 5'10".
He's 5'10". He's an orc. Is he looking scary as fuck, or is he just an orc?
Oh yeah.
He's looking scary as fuck. Great. Okay.
So basically, he and Grogash seem
Yeah.
like they're
Buddy.
Nice. Gonna kind of look over at Grogash and then look back at this guy.
He's missing his left eye.
Yeah.
Wait, the orc is? Or...
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, you guys brothers?
He's like, what do you
Grogash
mean?
is just
Well, you're both missing an eye. I don't know. It's like you traded. It's like you're both missing the exact opposite eye there.
Grogash is just gonna kind of look at Duke and just look back at the orc and just shrug.
Well,
Corey giggles.
our friend here is looking for a fancy sword. We're wondering what you have to offer here.
He says, well, let me show you my wares, and he leads you into the shop.
Come on, guys.
Yerp.
You just sound like the most
Grogash is
depressed
gonna find
dad
a nice
ever.
place to sit down in here if there is one. Hopefully there is one.
No, you can't sit down. Anyway, so what's he got in here? mind you, I'm pretty sure we're all fucking broke.
Yeah, let me check what he has. You said you're looking for a sword, right?
And Corey's looking for a sword. Yeah.
Actually, Corey might be the only one with gold on us.
Yeah, I think he is actually.
You guys can act like you have
And
gold.
Sicarius.
Oh, I know we are gonna. I'm gonna fucking act like I have gold. Don't worry, just give me what he has, so I can either fear him into giving it to us or talk his price down to nothing.
You said you're looking for a sword, though, right?
I think that's what Corey said. Corey.
Yeah,
Sword, yes, he said sword.
cool sword.
Because I've
Cool
got.
sword.
He's like, I've got many martial weapons. I have axes, swords, halberds. What would you be interested in particular? And he looks over to Corey and he says, "Would you be interested in a long sword?"
Yes.
Grogash is just gonna kind of be in the corner and snicker a little bit to himself. Inside joke
What?
being the longsword might be taller than him.
Duke's just
Sorry.
gonna kind of roll his eyes.
I'm tall. I'm like 6'1", man.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
Never
fucking
mind.
tall elf. He's so backwards. But anyway, so what's the price of this here long sword that you're offering our friend?
He kind of looks you guys up and down. And he says, 25 gold.
25 gold. I'm just gonna kind of like fucking almost spit like I'm just that's a ridiculous price, and I'm gonna kind of look myself over as I have like the crossbow bolt wounds are still kind of evident in my robes, and the eyeless orc in the corner is probably I imagine looking at the guy, and you have this giant paladin elf, that is just bumbling as fuck since he's 5 years old, and just gonna kind of look at him and be like, 25 gold is pretty friggin' steep for the day that we've had, man, and I guess I could take an intimidation check against him.
Actually, that one seems like it could be good for diplomacy too. Because
Yeah,
that's
maybe
like an
diplomacy,
appeal.
whatever.
Because I mean, the eye wound for Grogash is obviously fresh. We've all been through shit, and it's pretty apparent, I think.
Diplomacy check. What the fuck? I don't even
I've
think
been
we have
knocked
diplomacy.
unconscious.
They don't have it anymore. I thought they did, but it's just persuasion now in this.
Well, I mean, I can go with deception. I mean, we are technically kind of lying.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. Alright, so yeah, I mean,
Hey,
what were you trying to tell him, though, at the time? Because I was whispering to someone else as well.
He's trying to haggle down the price.
I am
Okay.
trying to convince him that we should be getting this shit for next to nothing, essentially.
He's like, he kind of looks at the sword, he's like, what do you see that's wrong with it? That would bring the price down.
Do I see that's wrong with it? You fashioned it, did you not, Orc?
This Yesin is the
I'm not
finest
actually doing
steel.
anything.
The finest steel, you say? I hear that dwarven steel is far more superior than this orcish steel that you have before us.
He seems really offended by that, and he spits at you.
Oh. Bitch,
He says, leave my shop.
No, I will not leave your shop. This sword, your price, 25 gold, steep. And,
He says, let's say 30.
let's say 30. So
As he bangs his fist on the table.
I'm gonna look at Grogash, and I'm just gonna kind of motion for him to come over toward me.
I'm actually going to walk forward, and I don't know if I want to use even a persuasion. I'm going to look at him, look at his swords, and Grogash is going to say, "You do fine work, I actually have to say. I don't believe that 25 gold is a worthy price for it. And this is why." He's going to pull out his blade, and he's going to put it against his blade. If I can shatter this blade with my sword, what would you say to that? Are your wares worth 25 gold if they can be shattered so simply? I've been through a lot today. I am tired. If I could still break through this blade, what is your wares worth? Now, granted, I'm sure you do great work, but we can come back time and again. we can give you much more business. Right now, we need something for our friend. Understand, we're not here because we've come some long way to your shop in specific, but that can change in the future.
Or he kind of like tilts his head downwards at the sword, and he kind of thinks about it for a good while. He says, "You do make a point." He says, "Business has been lack. Not many customers have been coming in after we've suffered the attacks of the necromancer." He looks over to Duke and then to Corey and then to Gorgash, and he says, "I will take up your challenge, and if you do break this sword, I will offer you my wares at a very reduced price."
Okay.
Oh God.
So on that count, I don't think I even need to roll to hit since it's not moving anywhere.
No, you just roll a strength check.
Is it strength or damage?
It would be a strength.
Oh
Right.
God. Over 15, please. 15.
15.
You just managed to break it. So like it looks like you're not gonna break it, and he's like laughing, but then you can see like, because you're using the holy blade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see like that light just pierce through the blade, melting it, and just like shatters. And you just hear whoa.
By skin of teeth.
Exactly. And he's just got like he sees the sizzling blade like laying on the table, and he says, Where did you get this blade?"
Grogash is just gonna say, there are many things in orc blood. One of them is luck.
Then he's just kind of be like, point at you know, like, got it. But yeah, so now at this point in time, he trusts Grogash. He's going to offer at a reduced price. So he says a normal longsword would run you 10 to 15 gold.
That's a lot better.
Third of what it was. So Corey, you have gold. There's your sword. Probably the only one with money.
Am I?
One of the few, yeah.
Should I have gold?
You should. As a character, you should have a starting gold. I don't know exactly off the top of my head for Paladin.
You don't get any starting gold
If you purchase
take the equipment.
Yeah, if you take the starting stuff, you don't get any gold.
No, well, I did. So.
Oh wait, did you take a pack of some sort? Usually there's gold in a pack.
There's
peace
not.
pack.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we're all broke as hell.
You guys went to the store broke. You got a reduced price.
Broke as fuck.
Wait, didn't we pick up some from one of the guards? I remember.
I think you might have. If you guys didn't list it though, I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either, honestly.
Oh, the cleric had it.
Fucking cleric.
Damn it. Yeah, I remember that the cleric was, like, I think Grogash picked up a sack, and
Hold on, let me see what I have.
during the food thing when we hit the beach, he gave it to the cleric, just, if there's anything in here, use it. And then, cleric never came back.
Out of character reminder, you're free to sell the stuff out of the starter pack if you don't think you're ever going to use it.
Yeah, well, neither one of us have the fucking starter packs. It's the problem.
Yeah.
mean,
I
I
started
can
with
probably
nothing.
sell something.
Well, in theory, I have nothing except for a quarterstaff. Which I don't even think I do have that because I think I left it in the coffin.
I've got
so I have nothing.
I've got a dagger. It's not doing me any good. And I've got 2 days rations.
No, you gotta have something better than that. If you bought the pack, you could have like crowbars, torches, that kind of shit. Something. Mittens.
No, I don't know if there's anything that will go for. I don't know how much any of this stuff is worth. So.
Well, this is one of those embarrassing D&D moments.
Where you guys go in, argue about a sword, break it, then like he's like, all right, yeah, I'll sell you the stuff for cheaper. Then you guys are like, well, thanks, we didn't have any money anyway. We were just checking stuff out.
Yeah, it's good to know we've got this stuff for the future.
This is horrible.
He just kind of looks at you guys flabbergasted and thinks,
I'm going to just exit the building with a heavy sigh and go, I am an orc of my word. Be back. And he's going to find the nearest tavern, I guess, and see if he can get into an arm wrestling contest and, I don't know, basically something with that. Basically, Corey, I'm voting Corey stays here while me and Duke go and get money from the nearby tavern via just bluffing and bartering and such, then come back.
Yeah, it's fine.
So Corey would basically be,
I
you'd
can
be
do that.
talking with him the entire time, discussing what sword would be best. And so he doesn't
Yeah, I
just
guess
be
I
like,
can do
well,
that.
so we'll salvage this somehow.
That's fine, so let's go to tavern. I got this. We're inside the tavern.
Hey, buddy.
Who here wishes to challenge our friend Grogash to an arm wrestling competition? The winner, the finest riches you may imagine.
these two half orcs immediately jump up and challenge you.
Okay, well, we're gonna sit down at the table. I'm going to lean in and take off my bandage and do the intimidation check and go, I can see your soul.
Okay. Wow. And they drop coins on the table and run away.
Okay, we're going back into the shop now.
Didn't we need to arm wrestle?
That was great. I could see your soul.
Wow.
Okay, well, Corey's got money now. And Duke. And Grogash. Just... That's great.
Alright, let's just say you guys each got 10 gold. So you have 20 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna go list that now. Okay.
So can I get a sword for 10 gold?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
The bandage thing is going to come in handy.
Yeah, and then you need to just remember if you're keeping snacks in there or not when you're doing that.
Even, it's all, there's a freaking like cookie in there or something, and they're like, "What the f?" Puke everywhere.
Yeah, I can see your soul, and then cookies fall out.
They'd either laugh hysterically or just be completely turned off from anything sweet food for the rest of existence.
Yeah. I like how Duke is like 10 times the size of the half orcs.
Logic.
So.
Okay. What's the damage value and such for the sword that he's getting?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, I'm handling purchases as well.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Root serum is 150.
Actually, if everyone was okay with it, I'd like to go to bed. I've gone like 5 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours now.
You can't commit
Okay.
for another 50 minutes?
I can.
I was
That's all we
just
got
wondering.
left.
Yeah, it's only like 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah. This has been a really interesting session, though.
Oh yeah, real impactful. Was not expecting a couple of deaths, but hey.
So how was the session supposed to go? So I feel like that should not have happened.
Yeah, initially Garrig was supposed to kill the vampire, releasing you from your control underneath the vampire. And then from there, Garrig was still supposed to get injured, and then he was going to break off from the Paladins and create a separate order. But that didn't happen.
Nice.
Maybe
We
in
have a
different
knack for
universe.
fucking things up.
Yeah, we do.
It's all good.
So you bought your longsword, right? You need to know the details on that.
Yeah.
Longsword is 1d8 slashing, weighs 3 pounds, and you can use it as a two-hander for 1d10.
So weapons.
I can add it to your weapons if you need me to.
Ah, yeah, that'd probably be easy.
So what's Sicarius doing throughout all this?
You don't know.
He's just whispering
Oh.
with Bronze the whole time.
Okay,
And that's why you don't know.
gotcha.
Alright, so I guess he's gonna buy his sword, and Duke is gonna go and try and stir up some trouble somewhere else in this town. I guess we're gonna head down south. See what I can find over here.
So is this longsword just as good as my normal sword?
Your normal sword... I think your normal sword is a longsword. Dual longswords.
Nice.
Yeah, you have a trusty old longsword. No, you currently have 2 longswords.
At this point, Grogash is gonna go ahead and just head to the tavern, I think, and just sit down in a corner and just, yeah, rest and relaxation, hopefully. And drinking, since now he's got 10 gold pieces. And now he actually knows what currency means, and he doesn't want to have to go to get a bunch of guards on him again.
So he's going to the tavern, you said? Sorry?
Yeah, he's gonna go to the tavern and he'll spend 1 gold piece worth on drink, bread, some food, just to basically sit down and try to relax.
Okay, definitely, yeah. So you're able to be fed slop that they have there, drinks and such. The town is in pretty bad shape, though, since the necromancer attacked.
I'm gonna head to the bar and see if I can try and get any more people to become paladins. Any people to become paladins.
Alright, as you enter the bar, you see these guys that actually look like paladins that you recognize as people who have been training just as long as you have.
Is that them at this? I'll go over to them.
It's that whole table.
Yeah. Hello, old friends.
They turn to you and say, "That Corey?"
Yes. did you hear the stories of what happened at Hammerfall?
Hammerfall? We've only heard of Hammer Hall.
Fuck you. At Hammer, did you hear the stories that happened at Hammer Hall?
They say no. What happened at Hammer Hall? We just heard that Surak had been killed.
I point to Grogash and say, "You see that guy? He used to have 2 eyes."
So we're like, that poor fellow.
There was a necromancer attack there.
Grogash is probably just gonna stare at Corey as he gestures, and he's just gonna turn his attention completely back to the food and go like, I really hope he's not talking shit.
We lost 3 more paladins, unfortunately. And the one that just died got evaporated by light.
A couple of them hold their crests closer to their chest than that because they worship Palor. They start kind of like whispering themselves.
You should go check it out. They need help. I'm trying to recruit anyone I can. And to kill that dirty necromancer.
Was there something just directed at me?
1 second, guys. I'm writing to Sicarius.
Oh, I was just making sure because I thought I heard my name and a momentary lapse in concentration.
Okay, sorry, what was going on? You were just talking with the other paladins. They're going to seek to aid Hammer Hall, so they're going to ask if you had seen any other paladins in town, and if not, they're going to head straight to the hall.
I tell them I haven't seen any other paladins, and I would recommend them to go back to the hall. And I wish them good luck.
Alright, so they're going to finish eating, and then they're going to head out, so...
I also ask them if there's anyone, if they think there's anyone here in the town that looks like they could be converted into a paladin, I suppose.
They don't seem to know of anybody specifically that would be converted to a paladin so easily.
Okay. Shit, sorry. I just sit down at the bar and scout out the bar. Should I roll perception or something?
You're just scouting out the bar? Yeah, sure. You don't seem to see anything out of the ordinary other than the barkeep handing out drinks and food, as well as a half-elf that is kind of just sitting there off to the side sharpening a blade nearby a pile of papers.
Okay.
Hmm. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna approach the nearest person in this town that's near me. So I guess this guy. Don't know who it is. So hello, sir. What is this? What is this town? What is this place? I've never been here before.
And sorry, you're going up to who?
I guess this guy that I'm in front of.
Oh, you're over there. Okay. He says, I am Moot the Magician. I carry many, many trinkets. You can just see random trinkets laid out across this table.
What is this city that we're in?
As you are in the town of Desolation. It has been here for about 25 years now. It's not that old of a city, but it has seen many, many woes.
Are there any bounties or ways of making money in this town?
He says they do have a bounty list within the tavern. Just a shamble of papers upon that table. You may find ways to make money there. They used to have a mine, but a group of adventurers cleared that out not too long ago.
Okay, I'll be sure to check there. And I guess I'm gonna start moving towards the tavern, nice and slowly. I guess I'm gonna move into the tavern and try and look for the bounty board. See what we got going on.
Alright, so as you head through those back doors there, you do notice these drow that are speaking at a table, and you walk through. Somehow they left the door open, and you managed to walk through. And they seem kind of surprised that you're entering.
And I guess I'm gonna kind of look at the drow and kind of arch a brow and say, what are y'all talking about back here? I'm gonna speak in common. I know they're probably speaking in drow.
Yeah. Then what are you doing back?
Like, well, I was just searching for the bounty board, but seeing as you fellas are back here all shady, I imagine you got something going on. It's just about as good, huh?
Depends on who's asking.
And I mean, I believe it's pretty clear to see that I'm a tiefling. It's like, just a fellow of the Underdark. What is it that you guys are in talk about? I guess I'll keep pressing the question. See what happens here.
So you're keeping you're pressing what they're talking about?
Yeah, keep trying to press to figure out what they're talking about.
Just roll a perception check.
God, dude, that one. No idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah. They just say, well, secretive business. Those who are not involved with the order need not know.
ranger, the rogue, he was talking about this order. He, you guys are some kind of, secret society of that nature, yeah? You probably saw our friend come through here moments ago, yeah?
Yeah, what else have you heard about us, and what friend?
Friend, his name was, oh, what the hell? So Sicarius. Yeah, crossbowman. Yeah, he loved to play with that stuff. He was in search of the order, said he had dealings with them before.
Are you in search of us?
Oh, personally, no. He was, though.
Then we have no further meaning to talk with you.
Though I don't know much of your order, I don't know what it is that you have to offer or wish to gain from me. So, let's start there. What are you guys, anyway?
We are an order of rogues that look to better the world.
Does an order of rogues have place for a warlock?
If your means suited us, then yes.
What means would these have to be in order to suit such an order as yourselves?
Well, do you currently have any affiliation with the Iron Guard?
I do not.
Then we can tell you. We are looking to take down the Iron Guard and take hold of one of their fortresses.
The Iron Guard. Is this the same ones that are, that the dwarves fight against with the skulls to the north?
No.
The Skull Clan. No? Different people, huh?
Yes. Other members of your party may know about them. Depends on where they're from.
Iron Guard, huh? So these people, got any treasure involved in this, or, anything
And
of that
out of
nature?
character, real quick, the Iron Guard. Thanos is part of the Iron Guard. Those guards are on the ship mainly. It's like the main guard people you'll see around the cities.
Oh shit, they're trying to overthrow like the main joint?
Yep.
Oh, well hey, so why are you guys trying to overthrow these people? They bad or something?
Just generally, yes, they're very, very greedy people, and they treat others the ways that they wish to not be treated.
So your plans are to overthrow the Iron Guard. Okay, I can, I think I can get behind this. Though I am a warlock and no rogue, so it is gonna be quite different.
We accept all. What's up?
I think at this point, Grogash is just gonna join Kore up near the bar, just see what he's up to.
Okay. And Duke, from what you can tell from them speaking to you, it's not just a rogue order like that they accept in. They accept anyone who's willing to help them out, and as long as their skills can be facilitated to help them, and they can teach you, then that's all that they care for.
So what is there to gain from this order? I'm just gonna keep asking them questions, just for the fuck of it.
And
Grogash, just tell me when you're like beside me.
Now?
give me 1 second, I'm just typing it to Rusty.
Can we see that area from where we are?
I don't think we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's down the hall. We can't even see the end of the hall.
Well, I'll just turn to you and ask if you want to get some recruiting done.
He's gonna kind of turn, look at you, and go, "For the paladins?"
Yes. What else would we be recruiting for?
Well, we are probably going to be going after a necromancer responsible for decimating entire countrysides. I can't imagine why we wouldn't be recruiting for that.
Well, if they don't want to join the paladins, maybe they'll be up for destroying some scary necromancers.
He's going to think about that and go, there were 2 orcs that I did see earlier. I don't know if they're still in town after having technically lost an arm wrestling competition.
Well, we are recruiting for paladins first, so.
I will join you. More for moral support, I feel, though. Not
So-
many people have a penchant for half orc.
I turn just to look at Deliria and these 2 guys, 2 people near me, closest to me.
Okay.
Ask if either of them would be interested in joining the cause for light and justice.
Delia seems interested, partially, but she seems to be waiting here for somebody. Greener, on the other hand, the half-elf who is by the treasure chest, seems to have no interest whatsoever. He's just a bounty keeper.
So I'll ask Delia if she has time to talk about it.
In the meantime, Grogash is actually probably going to turn his attention to Griner. Since he's next to a bounty board, was it?
Well, there's like papers strewn across this table here. And he controls all the bounties. He pays everyone the bounties.
Grogash is going to just walk over, look between him and the papers and go, so, anything in the area?
Let me check my map. I wasn't expecting you guys to ask about bounties just yet.
No problem.
I'm doing a
It's
test
more
roll
of a
to see something
passing
real quick.
interest. If you don't have it set up, yeah, it's fine. It's me trying to facilitate a little bit of more possible future endeavors. Because I could just cram a bunch of those, like copies of bounties in the book for Groomsh. That's actually an interesting little combo. Multiple ways to prove oneself while still making money. Yay!
He does say that there is a bounty out for someone called the Marrow Drinker.
Grogash
200
is
gold.
just gonna kind of look up to him at the name and be like, is that earned name or something conjured? Basically, is it something that he actually does?
And he says, based on his description, yes. He's part of the Hollow Skull clan.
Well, seems like fun.
And he says, if you bring him back dead, we'll pay 400 gold.
More for dead. Sounds even better. And at that point, Grogash is gonna pick up the paper and just have it on file in case they're ever in the area.
I hear that and I ask, why, pretty much. Why? Is there a reason you want this man?
Yeah, I figured.
Sorry, is there any way what?
I just asked if there was a reason why they did.
They massacred a clan to the east called the Thunderhearts.
Ah, okay, so I just say to Grogai that I'm interested in finding this man.
So I guess I'm gonna move towards the bar, and I'm gonna kind of nod to the drow and tell them that I'll be in touch. And gonna move to Grogash and Corey.
Yeah, and Duke, the last thing you asked him, I know, was like what benefits are in it, kind of. For they kind of hint to you that when someone first joins the order, they give them a brooch, and she kind of shows you it like it's on her chest, like connecting her shirt to her cloak and that, and it's like a gold emblem with a purple shiny gem. And then she also kind of looks you deep in the eyes, and her eyes change colors.
Okay.
Creepy.
It's pretty cool. Could deal with it. So, I guess I won't join the order today.
Off to the bar.
But,
Grogash.
for now, let's, I'm gonna head up to
Grogash is
everybody
gonna
else.
turn at the sound of his name and go, Sagaris, you
Oh,
seem like you've been
Sagaris is
busy.
here.
Have you taken care of what you needed?
Yeah, let me see that eye of yours.
Well,
Okay.
While they're talking, can it just be noted that I'm just making chit chat with her?
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Grogash isn't going to know exactly what he's talking about, so he's going to pull out the bushel of eyeballs. Which one?
I'm sorry. The lack of eye, for that matter.
And
let me see
and
that
the
size.
bartender drops his tray.
He, Grogash is gonna turn and look at him and go, "Don't worry, it's not bad. Goblins."
And he's gonna just
Grogash is
shiver
gonna
and
put him away.
he's just gonna shiver and pick up his plate and stuff.
Grogash is just gonna put that away, and he's gonna go and just take off the bandage while looking at Sicarius instead of the bartender.
All right. I pop in a glass eye into his socket.
He's gonna freak out considerably. Just like, oh, what the, Sicarius? He's gonna stop freaking out after a little bit, and he's gonna feel that, and he's gonna be like, what the? He's gonna pull it out and look at it. What is it? Just like a glass orb or something?
Just found it at a knick-knack shop. I don't know. Maybe it's magical. I don't know. I just found it.
so Duke's just gonna kind of raise an eyebrow and just kind of say, "He looked cooler without his eye. Why'd you have to give him it back?"
Well, Grogash is just gonna kind of shrug and pop it back into his eye socket and just blink a few times. He's like, that feels novel. And then he's gonna turn and look at Duke and put the bandage back over his eye and go, well met. You've also seemed busy. And he's also gonna thank Sicarius and hand him some food that he still has and drink.
Neat.
So there is a bounty on this marrow drinker, and it's worth about 400 gold, which is about 100 gold a piece if we split it down. I think that can get us some of the stuff that we actually need to keep on with this adventure that we're having here. So if everybody's for it, I believe we should head on our way.
After I finish talking with her.
I suggest we get a comfortable night's sleep. I think I saw a hotel.
Grogash is gonna definitely go. He's gonna give the thumbs up to that one and be like, I can definitely go for that.
Yeah, the inn is up to the top left.
To the hotel.
Yeah. I guess we'll all
And
follow.
there's currently no innkeeper, so you guys can freely sleep in there.
That makes me sad, actually. Oh yeah, the innkeeper's just kind of dead.
Wait, there's no innkeeper? Fucking
No.
looting all the rooms.
There's,
Gonna go
it's just completely desolate.
Oh, fuck.
Are you gonna steal all the Bibles?
All the Bibles.
Alright.
Grogash is just gonna take to his room and just brace the door with whatever he happens to have on hand. If actually, I don't think he has anything he can brace the door with. So he'll just find a place and, well, that's where he's sleeping.
Yeah, Duke's just gonna fucking get in the bed and go to sleep.
If there's a bed.
There's very old, dusty beds.
Grogash slept on Worth's.
Alright, and then Corey, you said you're just talking with Delia.
Yeah. So
Would you like to join
I
our
w-
Lord and
I
Savior
would've asked-
through this?
asked about her past. Can you just like fill me in?
She says she's in desolation with her father, who is a high lord of one of the elven capitals to the north. He met with a group of adventurers not too long ago, who met with the paladins of Hammerhall and went to go clear out the mine to the west of them within desolation, and they have not yet returned. So she's just waiting on her father's return. Her sister went missing, and was said to have been working with Severian the Warlock, who is in close contact with the necromancer that attacked the town. So they went in there to find her because it was the last place she was seen. And they heard some wails from inside the mine and some slaves that ran out, but other than that, there was nothing.
Well, I offer my condolences and tell her about what just happened at Hammerhall.
And she seems visibly shaken by, your response. She seems worried about her father.
I tell her the paladins need all the help they can get. And I also say that my group of adventurers need all the help we can get, as we plan to kill Severian.
And she says she's not going anywhere without her father. She says she'll remain here until he returns. And she says, if you can get my father for me and show me that he's alright, then I will go with or help the paladins, whatever would be best for your adventuring party.
Okay. So, I say I will try convince my fellow adventurers to take up this quest.
Cool.
Would you guys be up for that?
Well, they're in the inn right now, so they wouldn't be able to hear you.
Hey, guys!
Dude, what the fuck? You're gonna really walk in the inn and just start waking people up?
They left the kid alone in tavern.
I guess I'm gonna stumble out of my room. Are you in the
He's in the tavern still.
yet? Still in the tavern?
Grogash is probably going to hear that and just be like, what the hell?
I'm gonna stumble out of my room and find my way back to the tavern and just kind of look at Corey, like half asleep, fucking eyebrow raised. What the fuck do you want?
This guy wants this lady wants to find her daddy.
She wants to find her daddy. Well, if you take her to my room, I'll show her who her daddy is, and we can all have a good night here, okay?
Grogash
look
is
at
just
you
gonna kind of
confused, not understanding.
Grogash is just gonna rub his remaining eye sleepily and then just ask, where might he be?
I let her explain.
Okay, Grogash is probably gonna say, well, in any case, we must sleep first and foremost. Secondly, we shall decide in the morning where we are to go. We have many different trails ahead of us. And at that, Grogash is just going to kind of go back over to his room.
Where are we going? I'd follow Grogash.
Before he goes into his room, he's just going to kind of go, apparently the innkeeper's not here, so any room you wish.
I ask him, from what you've seen, which bed has the bounciest? Is the bounciest?
He's gonna just kind of look at it and go, just kind of surprised. What?
Bouncy. For bouncy.
He's gonna kind of just look at all the rooms and just randomly point that one.
Thank you.
And then Grogash just gonna kind of walk down the hall and just mutter to himself, "What the fuck?" 12 bouncy.
Has
Yes,
12
Duke
12 bouncy.
I guess Duke will make his way back to his room, and he will.
Mine is definitely not as bouncy.
I was just rolling for Duke's too. Duke's is 12.
What's
Sicarius
mine,
is going to be.
12 for what?
Bounciness bed.
And Sicarius has the worst bed.
Got this beautiful bed.
I'm used to
Is
it.
there anything I can roll to increase my bounciness?
Your fat level.
Is that
You have
strength?
+7 to fat right now.
The room next to me is at a 5.
Let's test this room here.
14.
I'm at a 6 for that one.
Oh, God. I'll vote 14 for the one across from me. The one nobody's in.
Damn, these beds suck.
They all suck.
Alright, anyway, so, yeah. I guess you guys are all going to sleep, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
A bit of bouncing.
Wait, did Corey jump on the beds? Is that what the fuck was going on?
Yeah.
Oh
Basically.
my god, I missed
Yeah.
that. I was busy talking to fucking Mitch Rose. He's talking to me about all the campaigns he's trying to run. He's trying to run an evil campaign and a good campaign for mid-tier.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, did you guys want to call it here since it's a resting point, and then next game we can
Yeah.
start it?
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be a good spot to start. Or, yeah,
My
start
dinner's getting cold.
All right. Well, thanks
that,
for
that
hanging.
just sounded like your character at first. I was like, wait, what?
My dinner's getting cold while he's bouncing on the bed.
Yep. So yeah, we did a lot.
Yeah. Well, thanks for
This
hanging
is
out,
a very
guys.
fun first campaign.
Yeah, I mean it's still going, and then expect to get some levels tonight.
Woo! Levels. He said
We-
levels. Word.
God damn it. Yep. We definitely found the rogue for our next campaign.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So long as you're a vampire, it'll work out great. But as soon as you lose that, your skill stats start tanking for some reason. That was
I don't
weird.
know why, but I think I'm gonna play a druid next campaign.
I haven't ever played a druid.
If I ever play a player character in a game, I'm gonna play a bard.
It would
Yeah,
be
I don't know.
amazing bad.
I'm just gonna keep rolling this thing and see if I get anything under a 15 for some reason.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you guys later.
All right, see you around. Thanks for coming.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this
All
thing.
right, and we will end it here.